Hello, tubers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. And thank you for coming on to Cooper's Thai Adventure live stream with our agent, Mr. Singh. Mr. Singh, welcome back. Thank you for coming again.
Thank
And
you.
I've invited Mr. Singh back on here because there's been a lot of changes recently into the Thai immigration and
Yes.
visas. And the 60-day coming in on arrival, can you renew it in country? There's been a lot of questions. And I reached out to Mr. Singh 2 weeks ago and I said to him, I said, Singh, can you come back on the show, speak with your buddies in immigration, get the facts, boots on ground, and then we'll plan a day and come
Yes.
back on and redo another live stream. And then you guys there can ask questions and get it from the horse's mouth. Now, I will put out a disclaimer, folks. Okay. The disclaimer is this: there's different rules at different immigration centers across Thailand. What
Yes.
one may allow, another one may not. Now, you may know that from doing border runs or coming into the country and going out of the country. One immigration agent may say, yes, you can come in as many times as you want. The next one may say, no, you've done enough for this year in Thailand. So,
Yes.
for Singh's experience, we're only talking about the immigration office here in Jomtien Pattaya. Okay, so that's where he's got his experience with. He knows all the top guys in there and girls, and he can answer your questions, but only pertaining to here. So if you go somewhere else in Thailand and you say, hey, Cooper, you told us this, folks, he can only tell you the way they do it here. And he's got a lot of years experience in it. So if you want to use them and come to Pattaya Jomtien, you can, and then go anywhere in Thailand and then renew it anywhere in Thailand. That might be one of your best options. Or take your chances with another agent somewhere else in Thailand. So let's get today's show rolling and start with the questions. And the first one out is Tony Montana. It says, good evening, Cooper, Darlene, Brooke, and Jackie, and Mr. Singh. Looking forward to see if there's something that I can learn. Always something we can learn in life, I find, Tony.
Yes.
Scott Geen says, hi, Scott from New Zealand. When I reach pension age, would retirement visa be the right one for me? And how do I open a bank account? And with who do you suggest? Thank you.
Well, it doesn't actually have to reach up to the pension age. Any according to Thai laws, anybody who's 50 plus already, they can apply for a retirement visa,
Mm-hmm.
and you can open up a bank account when you come here on a tourist visa. It's not a problem. Uh, we can help you open up, or you can use any of the agent, or you can either go to bank by yourself, ask them what documents they will need, and you can open it up by yourself as well. But if you don't want hassle, you can contact any agent, and you can get on retirement visa. That's, I will say, the best option to go on to stay in Thailand
Mm-hmm.
once you are above 50 years old.
And the bank?
The bank account can be open if you are above 50 years old. It's not a problem. It's actually easy uh, if you have all the paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't want to get into that hassle with the bank for all the documents to prepare, because there are different documents you have to get. You need to get your registrations with immigration. You have to prepare 1 year lease document. You have to get, possibly they might ask for the residence certificate as well. You need a second ID, which could be your driving license, or if you hold two different countries passport, or if you have a national ID from your home country, a second ID is required with a photo. So there are different documents that you need to go to the bank to open up the bank account. And some of the bank, I will say not some, most of the banks, they sell you insurance as well.
Mm-hmm.
There might be some banks who doesn't sell you insurance, but here in Pattaya, with the banks that I work with, they do sell insurances,
Yeah.
which is accidental insurance that normally covers you up to 1 year, but it's not mandatory to renew next year. So according to me, bank account opening, it's easy. Could be done in I would say 30 minutes to maximum up to 2 hours, depends on how many people are in the bank.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are 50 plus, then it's easy, no problem. We can get the bank account done and the retirement visa done. It's not a problem.
Okay, there you go. And so Scott, Mr. Singh can do all that for you, your retirement visa, and open a bank account for you. and they can open a bank account for you in 30 minutes to 2 hours.
Yeah, I will say 30 minutes is minimum, because when we go to the bank, it takes
Depends on
about
how many people are there.
no, I mean, let's say if we go to bank and we get the first queue in, so there will be about 40 to 45 signatures
Mhm.
on different documents, because it's not that like, it's not an online system in Thailand for banking. You have to sign every single paper,
Mm.
and then you get the bank account done. You sign it all, they put it in the system manually, and then your bank account is set up. So the fastest it could be like about 30 minutes.
Right.
Normally my customers, when they go to bank, I already have their documents, everything prepared
Everything
and
ready.
sent to the bank
Mhm.
in advance, in 1 day advance. So when we go in there, we just have to wait for queue and their signatures.
Well, nice and easy.
So that way it could be like it could be fast as 30 minutes.
Mhm.
But if there are more people, sometimes if we go the next day of the holidays, there could be maybe 3 queues in waiting.
Mm.
Each queue can take 30 minutes or more than that, so it could take up to 2 hours as well.
Okay. Vincent says, "Hello." Are you shaking the table? The camera's moving here.
I just touched the table,
Okay.
so
And Vincent says, "Hello. Please rank in order, in your opinion, the various retirement visas. My friend bought the Thai Elite 20-year visa before the price change. How do you rank it?"
well, so Vincent, he want to know about what different categories we have for retirement visa, or
Yeah.
we just compare elite visa with the retirement.
For retirement purposes, I guess.
Okay, let's say what different categories we have in retirement visa. In retirement visa, if you change it in Thailand, it's non-immigrant O visa.
Hmm.
If you get it from Thai embassy before you come, that it could be non-immigrant O visa only for 3 months. But most of the embassies, they will give you non-immigrant OA visa, which is for 1 year. That requires insurance when you renew it. That's additional to the non-immigrant O visa that you get in Thailand. And there's one visa that's called non-immigrant OX visa, that is in retirement category, which you can get for long term, could be 10 years, but that requires you to have a 3 million baht deposit. You cannot touch it in
Okay.
your Thai bank. So these are three different kind of retirement visas. I always suggest to go with non-immigrant O visa, as it's easy. We can easily prepare everything that you need for your visa and get it done.
Hmm.
And you doesn't actually have to have an insurance for your visa, but you can choose to have an insurance. The plan could be according to your needs,
Hmm.
but doesn't have to be according to the visa needs.
So if you get it inside Thailand, you don't need medical insurance. But if you get it outside Thailand through an embassy, you do.
Let's correct. Let's say it this way: if you get it in Thailand, you get a non-immigrant O visa. Yes, right now you don't need the insurance.
Hmm.
If you get it outside Thailand with Thai embassy and the visa is non-immigrant OA,
Yes.
then you require the insurance.
Right.
But some embassies, they can issue non-immigrant O visa for 3 months,
Okay.
which
So
means you don't get for 1 year.
hmm.
You get only non-immigrant O visa 3 months. You can make extension for 1 year when you are in Thailand.
So
That
for what Vincent's asking, which one would be the cheapest and easiest to get for him?
I will suggest the cheapest, uh, without any hassle, and the fastest will be non-immigrant O visa that we do it in Thailand.
That you do here inside Thailand.
Yes,
Okay.
because the OA visa, if when you get it from Thai embassy,
Hmm.
you will need to prepare a lot of documents. You need to have your insurance. You need to have the background check with the police. There will be a lot of documents included to get that done. If you miss any of them, there will be rejection on your visa.
Okay.
So when you have to get it done in Thailand, you just come with your passport. You get 60 days on arrival right now. Normally it's 30 days, and just require a valid driving license or second ID. But if you don't have that, you just have your passport, come in with arrival visa. That's more than enough to get everything done.
Okay. Thank you.
For Vincent, let's cover the elite visa part,
Hmm.
because he mentioned his friend bought elite visa for 20 years.
Yes.
At the time when your friend bought elite visa, I guess you mean the price change. It was 1 million at that time for 20 years. So I would still say is that the retirement visa will be cheaper, best option as compared to elite visa as well. Even when the 20 years visa was 1 million baht, I will still say the retirement visa will be the cheapest option, even compared to that price with elite visa. Uh, Now it's 5 million for 20 years. So
I know
obviously,
it's got a crazy amount of
so
money.
it's obviously it's going to be way, way, way cheaper than elite visa option. And the best option as a retiree to stay in Thailand will be retirement. Yes, you do get some benefits with elite visa. You have the like VIP pass thing in airports, and you have golf. You get some hotel deals. You get some of the places you get transport as well. Like I think they do it in Phuket, airport transfer. I'm not sure if they do the transfer from Bangkok airport, Suvarnabhumi airport to Pattaya, but I think they might give you transport within Bangkok.
Okay.
So you do get some privileges, but that's your money. They use your money to give you privileges, which you can use to get a retirement visa and have that money to use for other privileges you want to use for.
Right. Marty Scarborough says, hello, Cooper. Mr. Singh, just wanted to say hi. Hello, Marty.
Hello, Marty. He just get his visa done and his wife's visa is already in process. So I'll see you soon again.
Okay. And New Wave says, good evening, Darlene, Cooper, Brooke, and Mr. Singh. Good evening to you, New Wave. Africa Islam says, I sure like the Visa over MasterCard. He always likes to say something funny.
I would like to say thank you to Africa Islam. He bought me shoes.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he did bought me shoes, and which is coming in, I guess, September.
Yeah.
Next month.
So, you get shoes, I get coffee, mate. Something's wrong with this picture here. Because your shoes are expensive. You got the Nikes. Yes, you got the very nice Nikes. Yes, I've seen your shoe collection. They're massive.
I have added more pairs since last time you saw it.
Yeah.
I just got one Jordan 4 3 days ago. Gray cement. And it looks very good. I just opened it up today.
You're shoe crazy. So me on PlayStation crazy, but you're shoe crazy. So, and to all those that are watching the live stream for the very first time, and you're trying to put your comments in, they're not popping up. Real easy. Hit the subscribe button. It's free. It doesn't cost a penny, by the way. Wait 60 seconds. We put it on the bare minimum. You can put your comments up to Mr. Singh, and we'll read them live on air for you. AL10 says, hello all. Hey, hello, Al10. Malcolm says, good day, Team Coops and all subscribers. Thank you, Mal. Jeremy F says, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from Indiana. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, sir, from Thailand. Julie Perkins says, good evening to everyone from Bangsaray from Julie and Adrian. Hello, Julie and Adrian. Thank you for coming on and joining us. Texas Traveling Man says, love your channel. Would love to see more on living there on, say, 1,800 to 2,000 a month at 67. Single, non-drinker. That is pretty much everywhere that I film on the channel. That budget range.
Yeah, it should be more than enough. I mean, if he gets a 1-bedroom apartment.
Condo, yeah.
Yeah, it should be around, I would say, 10,000, 12,000 baht a month.
10 to 15, depending on place.
If it's
average is about 15 now.
Not the big sea view one.
Yeah.
So I mean, still a nice one could be in that range, and 2,000 is almost like 65,000. Yeah, 70,000.
Yeah, so 70,000
baht. So that's more than enough.
Yeah,
more than enough.
Yeah, I got subscribers living on half that out here, literally.
You can even drink for that money.
And Wanderer 828 says, good evening, Cooper and Darlene, and hi, Mr. Singh. Thank you for coming on and joining us. I think he's got the Sanctuary of Truth there in the thumbnail picture. Temple, beautiful temple, been there. Giovanni Polis says, good evening, Team Cooper and Mr. Singh.
Giovanni, I guess I'm talking to Giovanni.
Yeah. And Scott Geen says, hi, Julie, do you still like living in Bangsaray? Jeremy F., with the DTV, do we foresee a rise in a soft power training industry, i.e. cooking schools, Muay Thai, etc., aimed specifically at expats to qualify?
Okay, so sorry again. With the DTV visa,
Hmm.
do we foresee a rise on soft power training industry? Well, DTV visa does allow different things, but as it's just new and it's only you can only get it from Thai embassy or Thai consulate outside Thailand.
Hmm.
So the rules to give this visa will be made by different Thai embassies and consulates outside. The basic requirement to get a DTV visa is you need to have your passport, a picture taken in recent 6 months. You need to show a proof of at least more than 500,000 baht of funds
Savings. Yeah.
savings,
Yeah.
or if you have a sponsor, it could be a sponsor as well. And you will need to provide your current address where you are staying, in which country you are applying from, and the most important document will be, let's say if it is a cooking school or Muay Thai, you will need to get a letter from the school which you will be enrolling with. So they will have to provide you that document. There is still no confirmed uh, format of the document, how the document needs to look like.
Hmm.
If the schools, they need to provide the school licenses as well, or will it be just a letter issued by school
Hmm.
and stamped and signed by the directors? There is no confirmed format for it yet, because it's been issued. The first issue will be with the embassies and consulate. In Thailand we can only make extension for it.
Renew
Yeah,
an
so
extension.
yeah,
Yeah.
we can make an extension. So it is possible that different countries, different embassies, consulates, they might have different rules and different documents to issue this visa. Um, the best thing I can suggest on this is to check with the embassy what will be the requirement for the DTV visa, that particular field for which you want to apply for, so that you can get a list of documents.
Mm.
But just for information, embassies, they can always ask for additional documents. They can always refuse your visa without any explanation or a reason, and they can choose to not refund your fee as well. So
So
uh,
let me ask you this then, saying going on to what Jeremy's saying, elaborating on that a little bit. If you wanted to do a culinary course, or you wanted to learn Muay Thai, now you
yes,
wanted to learn to speak Thai,
yes.
all right, would that have to be a 5-year course for the length of the visa, or can you just do a couple month course to get the visa? How is that going to work? Do you know?
Well, you will get the visa for 5 years no matter what. Once it's issued, it will be 5 years
Right.
multiple entry.
Yes.
That's how the Thai law says about it.
Hmm.
It is possible. So for Muay Thai, let's not say for Muay Thai, for language. Yeah, language. Some people they might learn within a year.
Hmm.
Some they might take 2 years or 3 years, depending on what are their learning abilities are. So for learning, it is possible they might need it for short term to learn Thai. But for Muay Thai, it could be like uh, let's say what I understand with Muay Thai, why it can be for 5 years is because the person who's learning Muay Thai will be fighting as well.
Okay.
So they can either have the fights within Thailand or outside Thailand. Then they come back here for training.
Hmm.
They have to be in the constant training with the Muay Thai.
Mm.
Otherwise, if they are not, they are not doing Muay Thai. They are out of the game.
Yeah.
So, but the Thai embassy, Thai government, according to them, the visa will be 5 years, no matter what, with a multiple entry. And each entry should be 180 days, or they can make extension that will be 180 days,
So
which,
is there a minimum course length that you should be applying for to get the DTV is what I'm asking?
well, that's the thing, that right now the questions, these questions, there are no answers for it, because the law is, they only passed it that we will give this visa for the people, but the law, how long the length will be for the course and how long you have to be enrolled with,
Hmm.
I think it will depend on the embassies and consulate when people will start to apply this visa there.
Mm.
Within Thai immigration here, they will only make extension.
Mm.
And for the extension, yes, they will ask you for the proof that you are going to school, which school you are going. If you are
Mm.
studying or Muay Thai, you will need to provide all the documents for that. Even for the extension, there are still no 100% documentation list that what we need to get done.
Mm.
As much I learned by immigration, they will work on it case by case.
Okay.
Which means when we have some case and they already have a DTV visa, they already used it up to, let's say, 5.5 months.
Mm-hmm.
They want extension for another 180 days. We will have to bring their passport and all the documents they have to immigration, and then we will get what will be the additional documents, what will be the other documents they will need to provide. It's still not clear if the money, that 500,000 baht, will have to be deposited in Thai bank after they are living here for 180 days.
Well, according to the Thai government, what I saw, it said that they can have it in any bank account. They just have to prove it to the embassy in their country they're applying for the DTV.
I understand, but I mean, when we do the extension in Thailand.
The extension in Thailand.
So we don't know how immigration will see it if the money is in a different country. Or they might ask that, okay, you have the visa for 6 months, get a bank account, move the money in Thailand, then we give you extension. So there are still no clear instructions on how immigration will do the extensions as well.
So what did Pattaya immigration say to you when you went down there and asked them about it?
When I talked to immigration, they said that we cannot answer anything for now. We will work on it case by case. So when you have a DTV visa person already who holds DTV visa, you want to make extension for them, bring their documents in, we will get everything checked, and then we can tell you that how it is going to work, what we need more, and what the person need to have. So I will suggest anybody who is getting DTV visa, they're coming to Thailand, even if you are doing it by yourself or you are using an agent, once you used maybe 4.5 months already or about 5 months, get started with the extension process so that you have a long time, about a month, to get everything that the immigration might require, or if there is any missing document, so that you don't have to leave in emergency and then come back for another 6 months. So
good advice.
If you're looking to make an extension, I would suggest do it within last 45 days so that you have all the documents and you can get the extension within time.
Okay. Four Dog says, good evening, Mr. Cooper, Mr. Singh. Welcome back. Thanks for coming on and answering questions. He was on here the last time you were here.
You're most welcome.
Okay. And Carl Yander says, good evening, Coop, Darlene, and Singh. Welcome, subscribers and visitors. Thank you, Carl. And welcome to you too, sir. Alpha Romeo says, good evening, Coop, Darlene, Brooke, and Singh. Singh, we missed you at the go-kart event. Hope to see you at the next one.
I remember you, Alpha.
he got the lap record again.
Sorry?
He got the lap record. He beat everybody on the day. He beat me by 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Can you believe that? That's like a blink in an eye.
Okay, well, if we have go-kart next time, possibly on Saturday or Sunday, then I might be able to join.
Yeah, he's coming back out in December. He just left Thailand.
December. I will be here in December.
Okay. Terry O'Hanlon says the 800,000 Thai baht in the bank, can you spend all of it during your year, or do you need to have some of it as a deposit?
Okay, well, Terry, the thing is, for retirement visa, 800,000 baht as a deposit in bank to get the retirement visa done. I'll be talking about the legal way how the money should be in the bank. So normally the money 800,000 have to be in the bank 2 months before you start your visa process. If you're starting it from a tourist visa, so if the money is in bank more than two months, you can get started with the tourist visa. Then you get the, let's say, 3 months visa, and then you get 1 year visa. So once your 1 year visa has been stamped already on your passport, after the stamp date, the money have to be in the bank for 3 months, 800,000. After the 3 months time, in that case, if you're doing the visa by yourself, immigration will give you a letter on the day when you get your 1 year visa stamp that you have to go to immigration after 3 months, bring your bank book, get it updated on the same day, and you will have to show the balance. They can possibly ask you to provide a bank guarantee letter as well, that how much money is it in your account on that day. After the 3 months, when you have to go to show them that you still have the money in the bank. So once you did that, once the 3 months time is passed, you can use the money from your Thai bank. The money can go down up to 400,000, but not less than 400,000. So you will have an amount of 400,000 that you can use. And when it is for your visa to renew next year, let's say let's take an example for now. Now it's August. Your visa for one year was stamped on 1st of August. So you are going to go back to immigration to show them the money, the 800,000 in the bank. It should be around end of October or 1st of November. So you show the money, then you can take the money out for next few months. You can use it, and your visa expiry is, let's say, 1st of August 2025. So before you apply your visa for 1 year extension next year, the money should be in your bank 800,000 more than 2 months before the
Okay.
application is being submitted. So it's not that your visa expire on 1st of August, you put the money 2 months before 1st of August. It is you might be applying your visa on, because you have a window of 30 days to apply your visa. So if your visa expires on 1st of August, you can apply anytime after 1st or 2nd of July. So it doesn't mean that you put the money 2 months before the visa expiry shows. Like, it should not be
So
from
it
the
should be
1st of
3
June.
months, wouldn't it then?
Uh,
Because you got need a month
no.
beforehand and
It's
2 months. So three
no, no,
months
no, no,
total. Is that
no.
what you're trying to say?
No, it's uh, if the visa expires on 1st of August,
Mm-hmm.
the visa can be applied for extension anytime after July.
Hmm.
So if, Terry, you are applying your visa, let's say on 15th of July, the money should be in the bank 800,000 from 15th May already.
So 2 months
So
before the 15th of
two
July.
months before you submit the application for
Right.
extension.
Okay.
So let's say if you plan to submit application for extension on, I don't recommend it, on 1st of August, the money should be in the bank from 1st of July already.
Yeah.
Or just take 1-2 days extra.
Hmm.
So that way you can have your extension done for next year, and then the process repeats again same.
But it can't go below 400,000. Is that right?
No, it cannot be below
Okay.
400,000. The legal way that how the visa rules are with immigration,
Mm-hmm.
you can go up to 400,000, not less than, not even one baht less than 400,000.
Mm.
And then you have to go back up to 800,000 2 months before you submit your application, and then 3 months after the visa has been issued, and then again you can go less than 400. Then this is the process that repeats every year.
Okay. Thank you for that. I didn't even know that one. Brooke Schneider says, hello, Coop Darning and Mr. Singh. Does Mr. Singh accept Bitcoin as payment?
Well, sorry, Brooke. I still have no idea about Bitcoin. I think I will have to learn about it.
Sorry, Brooke, but he's willing to accept Nikes.
Yeah.
You buy him some sneakers, yeah, he'll accept that as payment.
I can accept Nikes, or once a year I can accept iPhone. So
Yeah, I got the new iPhone.
But iPhone is going to be more expensive for you, Brooke.
Yeah. But John Bain says, what's good, gang? Happy visaing. And thank you, Bajan, for coming on and joining us. New Wave, I'm accepting Bitcoin at today's price, Brooke, laughing out loud. Mark Schaefer says, hello, Cooper Darning and Mr. Singh. With all the visa changes, do you think that the retirement visa is still the best visa for someone of retirement age?
Yes, I still say that retirement visa is the best option, because with an agent, I will say, I will not say about other agents. With me, you will have zero hassle.
Hmm.
I can prepare everything that you need to get your visa done. You don't have to go to embassies, apply online, submit documents, get the insurances, or you don't have to do any of the background checks, police reports, nothing. I will say you have zero hassle. Uh, if you get it done with me, I will still say that retirement visa is the best option.
Hmm.
Because with DTV visa, you will be applying it with either the website that is by Thai government for the visas online, or you might, if the embassies or consulate, they start to take in the application by hand manually already. I'm not sure which countries already allow. So that is the way that how you are going to apply for the DTV visa. Or let's say OA visa. Um, and it totally depends. You are in totally embassy or consulate's hand.
Mm.
You can get refusal, you can get approval. It's totally on them. Even let me mention this, one of your subscriber, he asked me that there was some company they were applying for DTV visa for people.
Okay.
So I did mention to him that there might be some companies who are applying, but I'm not doing it. The reason why I'm not doing it for you guys, because when I do works within Thailand here in Pattaya in Jomtien immigration, I can control things.
Excuse
Things
me.
are in my control. I know how we can get things done and who to contact for what we need to get done.
Mm.
But I can apply for your visas. I can start taking customers as the DTV visa application. I can print money on that. I can charge, let's say 10,000, 15,000 for one application. But I cannot guarantee you 100% result on that. Some people may get it, some may not get it, which is not in my hands. It's in the person who's sitting behind the computer who will approve the applications. So we don't know how it's going to work. That's the reason that the result will not be 100%. We cannot control the result. So that's why I'm not going to apply for any DTV visas for any of the customers.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to take your chances with the other companies, that no problem, you can do that. But I only work on the things that I am sure that I can get it done 100%, and the result will be in my favor. So that's only the things, that's only the way how I do things
Mm.
and how I get works done for my customers.
Now, you've helped over 100 of our subscribers, including myself. How many
Yes.
of those 100 have been turned down for a retirement visa?
0.
0. There you go, folks. That's why I use Singh right there. 0. He gets it done. Daryl Savage says, out here in Pattaya now, these bot bus drivers are testing my patience. I've been kicked off of 2 in 5 hours. I'm about to be deported. Daryl, slow down on the drinking, buddy, and you'll be okay. And don't
Well,
be whistling at the girls on the back as you're going past the bar saying, hey, that'll get the drivers really upset.
well, one suggestion for Daryl, you can possibly get Bolt.
Or get Bolt taxi or motorbike taxi. There's plenty of options.
Motorbike taxi will be more expensive. I think Bolt will be better for motorbike or car.
Yeah.
Best option.
And John Bain says you need a Thai phone number so the bank can text you your online banking info.
Bijan, yes. I mean, when you go to the bank, you can, if you don't have a Thai number, you can still open up a bank account. It's not a problem. But it's good to have a Thai number when you go to bank, because if you have a Thai mobile number, then you can have the subscription for the daily update by bank, and any deposit and withdrawal SMS updates.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, the most important, what I think, is mobile application.
Right.
So if you have a Thai mobile number, you can right away get the mobile application done. Your banking is in your hand, in your phone. You deposit as much money you want. You go to any place in Thailand, you can scan and pay, very easy, fast. The only scan and pay doesn't work is with the 7-Elevens, as much I know.
Yeah, I don't know
But
why 7-Eleven won't accept that.
I'm not sure as well. They do accept WeChat Pay, but
Yeah, but they don't
but
accept like Bangkok Bank Scan Pay or any of the other banks here in
they
Thailand
know
Scan
none
Pay.
of the banking applications works in 7-Eleven.
Well, they won't accept a debit card either.
Oh, they do?
They don't. They'll accept a credit
Oh,
card.
so they don't accept. Oh,
But
only
if I went in
credit
with
card?
my Bangkok bank ATM card, my debit card, they said no, don't take it.
Well,
Cash.
I was under impression that they use the debit card,
Mm-mm.
because I was
They
telling.
use True One. There's a True Pay or something like
True
that.
Money.
True Money, that's the one
But
it's called here in Thailand.
That's the application that only, I think, people who have the True SIM,
Yeah,
they have it.
Mm.
I think it's not like most of your subscribers. They
I don't
use
have
AIS.
Yeah,
I don't have it either.
no.
But I was under impression they use debit cards, so I was telling all the subscribers from you and my customers, when I open bank account, that you can possibly use the debit card at 7-Eleven.
No, they won't take it.
So it's
I
only
tried.
credit card.
Only credit card. They'll take the Wise card. Brooks used his Wise card there several times, but they won't take a debit card for some reason. I don't know why. Funny.
It's only with 7-Eleven.
Yeah, it's only
If
with
you-
7-Eleven. Everywhere else, I've never had a
Yeah,
problem.
if you go to like,
So I just take cash in 7-Eleven.
yeah, I mean, if you go to Villa Market or Tops or Family Mart or any other
Big C.
convenience store, yeah, they use either Big C, Home Pro, Index. They all use Scan Pay.
Yeah.
You can just scan
It's
and
the
pay.
easiest thing in Thailand since sliced bread. I'll tell you, super easy.
Even the street vendors, when you buy something for, let's say, 20 baht, Scan Pay.
Yeah.
Easy.
You don't have to worry about keeping cash on you.
Yes, and that's what I do. I always Scan Pay. So
Ditto.
the mobile number, the Thai mobile number, I will say it's very good to have it before you get the bank account, because that way you have the mobile banking. You will have to use less cash, less of your debit card with the bank. You can just use Scan and Pay. And all of the customers who comes to me, either it's your subscribers or my customers, I always explain them how they can use Scan and Pay. And one thing I would like to mention, most of the people, they come from like most of the people are from America, and I'm not sure in Europe also if it is same. In Thailand we use 6-digit PIN.
Yeah.
Many people
in the West
confused.
we use 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Many people get confused with it and they get their card blocked. So please remember, in Thailand, even for your mobile banking, it's a 6-digit PIN to log in. Or if you have the debit card issued by bank, that's a 6-digit PIN. So whenever you come here, you're going to get a bank account, prepare a 6-digit PIN in your mind. That will be easy.
That's easy for us Americans. We use our social security number. Nobody knows that but us.
Yeah.
Use the last 6 numbers of your social security, and you're good to go.
I mean, that's one of the way that you can. Most of the people, they get their cards blocked. So that's just. I mean, we use 6-digit PIN here.
Yeah. Mike says, Mr. Singh, on retirement visa, it's 800,000 or 65,000 Thai baht a month. How does the 65,000 provision work?
Okay, it's either 800,000 or 65,000 baht monthly transfer to your Thai bank. So this only works once you already had the visa for first year and you're going to apply for second year. The 65,000. For the first time, when you get your visa changed from your tourist visa to retirement visa, it have to be the 800,000. So once you already get, let's say, to fast track it, I will say 15 months, because that's the first visa you get. You only get 15 months first time. Let's say first you have the 15 months already with 800,000. Then next year you have to renew your visa. So the day when your first 15 months visa, 3 months plus 1 year, when the 1 year visa was stamped on your passport, from that time, each month you must have the 65,000 baht transfer to your account. Minimum. It could be more than that, but minimum that amount have to be transferred for full 1 year till you're going to renew your visa. So when next year you are renewing your visa, you bring all the papers that you transfer the money. You will need to get the papers from your Thai bank, your bank in home country. If you use Wise, you will have to print down Wise statements, each transfer. Bring all those papers, and then you will need to have the papers that how you get that 65,000 baht. If it is pension, if it is social security, or if you was maybe, let's say, ex-military or some disability fund, you will have to prove it. How you get it, because for everything, if it is pension or social security or any other payments you get, you will have an online account for yourself that you can print out your personal detail, how much money monthly you get. If there are any taxes deductible on that, you have to print out summary for all those documents, then bring it to immigration to make extension for your 1 year visa. But please know, immigration can ask for any additional documents at any stage, and they can give you any reason or any document that you might not have or you might not be able to provide, the reason that, okay, we cannot do it because you don't have this document. So if you are going to apply it by yourself, these are normally the documents that immigration asks you for, but they can ask for any additional documents at any stage.
And I've been told by a lot of expats it's a headache. I know people that lived here 20 years, Singh. I've met them
Yeah.
through the community, and they tried it once to do it by themselves, and they said never again.
Well, it is headache
Yeah.
because it's a lot of paperwork.
Mm.
And when most of the people, they ask me that, oh, we can show the 65,000 per month, and can we do that next year? I tell them, okay, I have no problem. If you want to use me, you bring me all the papers, I'll tell you documents, and you don't have to go immigration till I get everything sorted.
Mm.
I take the documents, I go get it checked, everything is okay. On the day we submit, you come with me immigration, we get the photo done, wait for 3 days, visa is done.
Mm.
But if you do it by yourself, it depends on immigration officer what list of documents they might give you, and how you have to prepare everything, what additional documents they can ask. And most of the people I know as well, they say it's a headache. So normally I suggest them that we can get the visa done for the customers with the 800,000 option.
Yeah.
So you have any questions about that? You have the WhatsApp number?
Yeah,
I'm more than
and by the way, Singh's details are down below. Anybody that wants to contact him, there we put them in the banner for him. And you come through our channel, tell him you're from Cooper's Thai Adventure. He gives you a free consultation for us. And his email is there, sassicorn_1991 @yahoo.com. His mobile phone number is there. And also you can add him on the line and WhatsApp through his mobile phone, and he's more than happy to speak to you about any questions that you may have. And Mike, just to add one thing, why is it 65,000 baht per month? Because if you divide 800,000 by 12,
it's almost around
it's 65,000.
65,000.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there you go. That's why they say 65,000 baht a month, because that equates to, after 12 months, to 800,000, the same that you would be required to have in the bank.
That's what actually Thai government thinks will be your minimum.
Yeah.
Minimum, how you say, minimum funds to stay monthly in Thailand.
Yeah. Now you're good friends with immigration, Singh.
Yes.
Yeah. You talk to them every single day. I know you do. I've seen you with them. There's been proposals by the Thai government that they want to announce in September about changing it and making it easier to get a retirement visa in Thailand. What are you hearing through the grapevine that they could be planning on implementing?
Well,
I know you know some stuff. Come on, Singh.
Well, Cooper, there will not be anything that will comes out. I mean, there will be many things in news, but unless there is something already on papers approved by government comes out, I cannot say anything. Because anything can change at any point. There are people who will be talking different things, that these will be the new visa rules, this will happen in future, this is going to happen. But unless it's on an official letter by government, stamped and signed, I would rather not say anything about any of the rumors going around on the internet. Because
I'll have to talk to you off air about that. But do you think they'll be getting rid of that god awful 90-day report? Is that something they could be changing?
Well, Cooper, I will suggest I look at 90 days report with the different eyes. You might think this is a hassle, but to me and to government, I'll explain you what is the actual reason for the 90 days report. So basically, right now, most of the people who will be coming to Thailand, let's say retires, or maybe somebody come for business, those people, how you can make sure which address they are staying if you only get to see them once a year.
Same that you get to see the people on the LTR visa.
I understand LTR visa those people have to do the 90 days report as well. Anybody?
I thought they only report once a year.
No. Everybody who's on longer or long-term visa, stay in Thailand for more than 90 days, have to do 90 days report.
Even the elite visa do 90-day report.
Elite visa have to
everybody.
Do as well.
Wow.
Everybody. The reason why they ask you to do 90 days report and why you have to do TM30. So let's say you are in one unit and you changed in the other unit, you didn't leave the Thailand, you have to change your TM30, right? The reason why. So let's only take about the retired people. So most of the retired people, they move alone. When they come to Thailand, they leave alone. They move away from their family and they come to stay here alone. So let's say for some reason, if one of my relative moved to Thailand and I'm not able to contact them from last 2 weeks or 3 weeks, which is not normal, I'm going to contact, let's say, Indian embassy.
Mm-hmm.
They will contact immigration. Immigration is going to check what was your latest TM30 registered
Mm-hmm.
and when did you do the 90 days report. So if you just did the 90 days report a week ago and your latest TM30 was 3 months ago,
Mm.
they are first going to go to that address that you had done the 90 days report, because 90 days report is updating your address every 90 days if you are not leaving Thailand.
Mm.
So they can find you or they can find my relative in that place.
Mm.
So they will go there, they will check around. If the person is not there, it is possible they might go missing. It is possible their phone is not working and that's why I cannot contact. It's possible they might be already deceased. So they are going to go to that place to check where this person is.
Mm.
They find that person, they can contact back to Indian embassy, Indian government, then I can get the info. That is the reason
Mm.
why we have to do 90 days report and why we need to have TM30. That the person who they want to find can be easily find
Mm.
where that person is, when was the last 90 days report done. So they have all the information in system. It could be some missing person, it could be somebody who run away from family,
Mm.
it could be somebody who's criminal,
Mm.
could be anybody.
What
So
I would like to see, Sing, though, in regards to it, is they make it a once a year report, but add an amendment to it that will save both face. Is if you move, you have to notify them within 30 days and get a new TM30. That
I
could then work
I understand,
for
Cooper,
both
but
arguments.
you understand, as an agent, when I do work for most of the customers,
Mm.
I get them my address.
Mm.
Many of them, they don't have a long-term lease.
Mm.
So what we do is, okay, to fast track everything, we get everything done my address. So when they keep on updating it every 3 months,
Mm.
immigration knows where they are changing it.
Okay.
So 3 months
Wishful
is
thinking, Sing. Come on.
I understand your point.
Yeah.
I mean, but the thing is, you can do 90 days report online.
When you can get it to work. I've got iPhone. My wife's got iPhone. Neither one of us can get it to work.
Did you try the scan code, the one
Yep.
that
Yep.
it's not
Yep.
working as
Nope.
well?
Nope. Nope. Neither one of us can
Okay.
get it to work.
Well, I think some of the customers, I have two customers in Bangkok, they do it online.
Hmm.
I'm going to see that customer this month, I think within 10 days.
Hmm.
I'll ask them that how they do it, if they do it on website
Yeah.
or if they do it on application, how they do it. Then I can let you know how they do it, so you can update all the subscribers and they can do it the same way.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Please.
sure he
It'd make
does it.
life a lot easier.
I'm
Yeah.
sure he does it online because he sent me online reporting. Last time he forget to do online,
Okay.
so I did it manually here.
Hmm.
But I'm sure he do it online.
Yeah. Then I can just set a note in my calendar on my cell phone and do it online. It'd be so much easier.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Scott Geens says, "Hi, Mr. Singh. Do you do health insurance as well? Thank you from New Zealand."
Sorry, Scott, I don't do health
No,
insurance.
just visas. Yeah.
I don't even have any contacts I can recommend.
Yeah.
I rarely recommend anybody for anything because it comes back on my name.
Mm.
But to be honest, in health insurance industry, I don't have any of the contacts.
Okay. Yeah. Eric Overton says, "Do you think the DTV will be cheapest, easiest for a family with kids, provided you qualify for it?"
If you qualify for it, well, the cost, uh, it will cost you same for the kids and family member as well, who will be dependent on your DTV visa. And as one person who holds DTV visa can have the dependents as well. It's possible.
So if you got a DTV visa, like Eric's asking,
Yes.
do you have to say it's 10,000 baht? We
Yes.
got that clarified. Would you have to pay 10,000 for your
the
wife,
each family
10,000 for the child, for each child?
Yes.
So that would feasibly be 40,000.
Yeah, and they will be on dependent DTV.
They'd be on a dependence DTV.
Yes.
The three of them,
Yes.
the spouse and the two children.
Yes.
Okay, so it's not like he gets it and they get it automatically for just 10,000.
No. They will have to apply for it.
Ah, okay. So
And if they don't get approval, then they don't get it. So they will have to apply for dependent DTV.
Okay, so that would
spouse and
be
kids.
40,000 baht and then
And
40,000 to renew it. Is that right? After 180
well,
days?
let's only say, because right now we are 100% sure about the 10,000 baht fee
Hmm.
when you apply for it. For renewal, we still have to wait to see that what immigration puts out, if it will be 1,900
Okay.
or 10,000, because we hear different stories.
Yeah,
There
I've
is
heard
no,
different ones.
yeah, there is no exact fee right now for DTV visa because it's just been started.
2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah, we will
No.
find out in next 5 months what
Okay.
will be the fee exactly they will be charging,
Mm.
which comes on the receipts. So yes, each person will have to pay the fee for the DTV visa, and dependents have to get it after. Eric, you have your DTV visa already, and once you renew, everybody have to pay the separate fee.
Mm. So, which would be a better option for Eric then, with the wife
uh,
and 2 kids, retirement visa or a DTV? What
well
would be the most
let's
affordable option for him?
let's get this from Eric once, because uh, we are only guessing if it is retirement visa. We are not sure if he is
Okay.
comparing DTV
Let
with
us
some
know,
other.
Eric, if it's a
Uh,
retirement visa that you're referring to.
yeah, or else which other visa you are referring to. So
Yeah.
we can answer you on that according to that.
Okay. William Vander Beek says, "Hello, Cooper, Darlene, and Mr. Singh. I am into day trading. Can I apply for a DTV visa? Greetings from the Netherlands." So, in other words, he's into buying stocks on the stock exchange, trading stocks
Okay.
on a daily basis. Um, could that be considered as work overseas for him to get the DTV?
It should be, as I mentioned, that I am not actually the one who's going to approve the DTV visas.
Hmm.
It's totally in the
Something he should check
hands.
with his Thai embassy.
Yes, it's totally in the Thai embassy, Thai consulate's hand, where you apply for the visa.
Mm,
I can say right now that, oh yeah, you will get the visa, but it could be wrong, because
exactly.
the rules for that visa, how they will issue you, will be made by that particular Thai embassy or consulate in that particular country where you live. So it is possible that if in America they have three different Thai embassies, let's say New York, California, or different
Hmm.
places, they might have the different rules. Each place might have some slight difference
Mm,
in the documents or rules how you get the DTV visa.
yeah.
So the best thing I can suggest you
Inquire with
is,
the embassy
yes,
or
inquire with
consulate,
embassy or
because
consulate.
they're going to
That's,
want a proof of your portfolio, because
yes,
you'd be qualified as self-employed, and how much
yes,
money that he's making a month on that. Is he able to support himself and everything else? So yeah,
yes,
it's going to be on a case by case basis, I think, for that, William. I agree.
yes, correct. And the other thing with that is that, yes, you don't have to pay any taxes for
Mm,
that in Thailand
mm,
because you're working overseas. But please understand that you cannot work within Thailand, like in any Thai company or any of the Thai places. You
mm,
you cannot be working there. I mean, the trading that you do, you sit in your house, in your apartment,
mm,
condo, you do it on your notebook, no problem. But you cannot be involved in any kind of works which will be in Thailand. It could not be that, okay, I do online trading and in the evening I teach people how to do it.
mm.
That's considered work.
Yeah,
So that could put you in trouble.
yeah. Okay, Texas Traveling Man says, "Can you talk about the DT visa as a possible option to a traditional retirement visa?"
Well, I will still consider retirement visa as the best option over even DTV visa.
Mm,
In DTV, there is no option for the people that is like for retirement people, and the DTV is actually for the digital nomads, people who work online or who are looking to
study here.
study or Muay Thai, different education
Mm,
purpose, or the people like who says that, oh, I got money, I don't want to get elite visa, I do work online for a company, I can live in Thailand, I have this much expenses
what
monthly.
about if you're on a pension and you're under 50, say?
If you are, then we will have to check that what purpose we will put for that person to bring them into Thailand, which could be they want to learn Thai.
Because I know people 38
Yes,
years old, been in the army for 20
they
years,
are on
and they got
disability.
no, they got a pension, they got a retirement pension. They went in when they were 18, got
Okay.
out at 38, 20 years, and they got a pension from the US military.
Well,
But they can't get a retirement visa in Thailand until they're 50,
yeah, I understand. Well, in that case, they will have to choose an option that could be an like education option.
where the
Uh,
DTV could come into effect there.
yes, but when they will be okay. So there's another thing with the education option. So let's say if somebody is looking to come to Thailand for education, they are applying for DTV visa, which will be 5 years. It is possible that the Thai embassies or consulate, they might not choose the small schools that we work with for the education right now. Let's say in Pattaya,
Hmm.
uh, they might not use those schools. They might have a different standards or listing or a criteria that how the school need to be, how big it have to be. Only those schools will have to provide the certifications. Then we accept it.
Yeah. But
They,
that's where I see that DTV could be an option for those that aren't
yes,
50 and they've already got a pension.
yes, correct. This
That could
could be.
help them get in, and at least then they're here on a 5-year visa and they can study something they'd enjoy.
They can either be on study option or they can be either on digital nomad, because they can show that they have the income, they have the
Yes.
deposits.
Yeah.
And there might be some people like, I don't think so anybody who's 38 years old, 40 years old, they are retired. They will still be doing something either.
I have 2 subscribers here
I
that
mean,
are retired at 40.
no. I mean,
But they got to do the education visa.
no. I mean,
Yeah.
they are not retired as retired that okay, I'm not doing anything. They will
Yeah.
still be doing some maybe online trading,
Mm.
maybe Bitcoin, something online, which they can prove to show that oh, they still have some kind of online work to make income.
Okay.
So they can fall into different categories according to DTV visa. They have different options instead of the education one as well, which might be more easy because for education they will have to provide
Yeah.
an invitation letter, or you can say joining letter by school.
So if you're over 50, you would say go for the retirement
I will
visa, and
suggest
if you're under 50, DTV would be the better option.
check. Yeah, well, obviously it's
Okay.
5 years.
There you go,
So
Texas.
that will be the best option to go with, but I'll suggest you check with the embassies and consulates um, how they say that what documents you need to provide to get the visa done.
Okay, WDIF1 asks, hello all. Could you explain the new changes? Thanks.
Well,
Which one? There's a lot.
WDLF depends on
Yeah.
what changes you want to know. So there are new changes with the visas. Now you get 60 days for most of the countries, which used to get 30 days before. I think it's 90.
Now, can you get an extension on that 60 days inside
Yes.
Thailand,
Yes.
like you could before?
Yes.
So you'll get 60 plus 30.
Yes. Plus 7.
Plus 7.
Yes.
So you can actually get 97 days.
Yes, correct.
Total.
Yes.
And then you have to do a visa run.
I don't suggest for 7 days. No. So you get 60 days on arrival.
Yes.
You can extend for 30 days. If you do the 7-day extension, you have to provide a flight ticket according to immigration in Jomtien.
Right.
You have to provide a flight ticket leaving within 7 days.
Okay.
But in Bangkok, I had a customer before. They just come to me for explanation. I tell them how they can get it done because I don't work in Bangkok. So they were able to provide a bus ticket leaving to Cambodia and get the 7 days extension.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if that same case is possible in Pattaya, but this happened in Bangkok. So they did it. But here they ask for flight out if you're applying for 7 days extension, but that's not worth it.
Okay.
Because the fee is same, 1,900.
Yeah, it's not.
So
I'd rather do a border run for that.
Yeah, just do border run is much better.
Now, when you do that border run after
Yes.
your 90 days here and you come back into Thailand,
60 days again.
You're getting 60 days again, and you can get a further 30-day extension on that.
Correct.
So that'll give you 6 months.
Yes, correct. So you enter Thailand for those, I'm not sure, 92 or 98 countries.
Yeah, you talk to the camera. I'm just going to get you a water. I think you just run out. Go ahead.
So I do have water. I think it's not cold.
There you go. I'll get you another one, buddy.
It doesn't, thank you. It doesn't matter that if you entered by border or fly in, you get 60 days, which was 30 days before. It's now 60 days visa and extendable for 30 days each time you enter Thailand. and that gives you total 90 days for those. Let's say 92 to 98 countries. It's same for all. India is also included in that now. They get 60 days, which was before 30 days for them.
Now, how many
Before that,
visa runs can you do?
you should be still able to do 2 border runs.
2.
Yes,
So that'll give you 9 months instead of 6 previously.
yes, but there is no information updated on the border runs if they change it to only one,
Mm-hmm.
as it's just been introduced from 15 July.
Yes.
So we will find out that information in future.
Yeah, in the
But
next
still,
month or so, we'll find out. Yeah.
maybe after a month and a half,
Yeah.
when people start to do border runs
Mhm.
after they get the extensions on 60 day.
Right.
But I think it might stays the 2 border runs,
2.
but they could change it to 1 as well. It depends.
All depends on the mood of the immigration agent, I suppose, as
Yes.
well. Yeah. Okay, moving on along. Excuse me. Rodney says, "Good morning, Coop, Darlene, and Mr. Singh." Good morning to you, Rodney. Anthrock Morton says, "Hello, Cooper Toopers. Hit the thumbs up. Looking forward to making my appointment with Mr. Singh early October. My turn." And thank you for that,
Okay.
Anthrock Morton. And if you watch them, please give the thumbs up. It doesn't cost anything. It's absolutely free. And if you want to help support the channel, all you have to do is scan that QR code and you can buy us a coffee. They're $5 each. Go ahead,
one
Mr.
thing
Singh.
I would like to mention is, and I I have a plan. I'm not sure yet, but it should be by end of October.
Yeah.
It's possible that I might leave after 20th October anytime up till before I will be back around 10th of November. It will be a 2 weeks time that I will be away from Thailand.
Yeah.
Which normally I goes to India with my family to visit my relatives and my
So
sisters.
so don't worry about it, and you can either see him before he goes if you're here in time. If not,
Yes.
you can see him when he comes back. It only takes what's the turnaround time now for a retirement visa?
It's about 3 weeks.
3 weeks, 21 days,
Maximum 4 weeks.
and she'll have a 60-day visa.
Well, yeah.
So
well,
that'll be
yes,
more than enough.
it's more than anybody who comes in the window when I'm not here.
Mhm.
You can just stay here for 2 weeks, and once I'm back, we will get on to get everything done for you. And it takes only about 3 weeks, maximum 4 weeks. Everything can be done within that time.
Yeah, I know you got Darlene's and Jackie's done, Brooke's wife, and super fast. It was 3 weeks when you got them put on to ours after they did their education. It was super quick.
That's one different thing. I'm talking about retirement visa.
Yeah.
So retirement visa in whole, it takes about 3 weeks. Maximum to maximum could be 4 weeks.
Okay.
Once it's submitted, it will be done within about 3 weeks. But if we have to put somebody on a dependent visa, that have a different timeline, which I do it different way to get a 3 months visa first, then a 3 months extension on that for
Right.
then second time, then after that we put it on as a dependent visa. It depends. For that, I will say every case when we do, I'll have to check how it works. But I recently helped 2 of your subscribers, Dennis,
yeah,
and his wife.
Mhm.
They were here. So Dennis asked me question that why don't we put his wife directly on the dependent visa on his retirement visa? We just do retirement visa for him. Guys, if you are 50 plus as a couple, I will suggest you both get retirement visa. It's cheap, fast, and easy. Next year, after 15 months, before your 15 months expires, we can get one retirement visa and one dependent visa at that time.
Okay.
If you go through a different route to get the dependent visa from starting, that costs you more. It takes longer time, and I make more money, obviously. but I don't suggest that way because it's more time consuming, and passport goes in and back from immigration each time. In the dependent visa case, according to that way, it takes about a month to get everything processed. So normally people who are as a couple, 50 plus both, I suggest get a retirement visa for each. Then before the 15 months expire, we can get you one on dependent, one on retirement. But please remember, when you get a dependent visa changed from your retirement visa for one person, expiry date for both of your visa will change. the expiry of your visa will be according to when we submit your visa.
Mm.
So, for example, now for Dennis and his wife, I get their visa submitted. It's not yet done. Their visa will be good up till somewhere around November 2025.
Mm.
So when I renew the visa for 1 year extension, I will put Dennis as a retirement and his wife as a dependent visa. I will do it if the expiry is, let's say, for example, 15th of November 2025. I will submit the visa on either 14th of November or 15th of November 2025 so that they don't lose the days on the visa. If I submit on, for example, 20th October, the visa will cut off and will give the expiry for 19th October 2026.
Okay.
So that happens when we put one person on dependent if both persons are on a retirement visa. But if one is on retirement visa and for the other person we start it as the dependent process, then there's no cutoff for the visa. There's no changes in the visa expiry like that.
Okay. And a shout out goes to Tim Edwin, who buys 2 cups of coffee and says, "Thank you, Cooper and Singh. Here's one for both of you. Great job." Thank you, Tim. Really appreciate it. Moving on along. We'll both have a cup of coffee tomorrow. Julie Perkins says, "Scott Green, loving Banks Array. Great for you to join us." Mark Schaefer says, "Hey, Cooper, are you still considering getting Thai citizenship? And if so, about one?" Well, yes, I have. I've actually spoke to Mr. Singh about it.
Yes.
And first off, I have to get my green card, which
Yes.
is my permanent residency, and I have to wait 3 years. I can have that after 3 years, sorry. And then I can apply for Thai citizenship after that.
Normally, each process is 3 years minimum.
Right.
So it's not actually they call it green card here. It's actually they call it permanent residency.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
gives
just an
you
American
a-
slang for me. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it gives you a red book
Yeah.
that can put you on a 5 years, let's say 5 years visa. You can say
Hmm.
you renew it once a 5 year.
Yeah.
So once you have that,
And no 90-day reporting.
in that case, you are like half Thai already. I don't think so. I'll check that. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I think so. You don't have to report for 90 days.
Yeah.
And you can work as well if you want with that. You
Great.
can get a work permit.
Hmm.
And with the 5 years visa you get,
Mhm.
let's say it as visa, you have to take a multiple entry to when you want to travel
Okay.
because that only gives you a red book.
Mm.
You still have your current passport. You get the multiple entry and you can fly
Okay.
with. If
Is
you
there a
want.
minimum requirement you have to have in the bank to get a permanent residence?
Not in the bank. It doesn't actually have to have the money in the bank, but uh, as you are on a retirement visa, I'll have to check what will be the exact paperwork and requirements according to retirement visa they ask.
I'm
for.
not there yet. Next year I will be.
So
Yeah.
I mean, it
Yeah.
depends on each case. Like my case is I'm married to Thai. I have kids.
Yeah.
In
Because
your
you
case,
have a permanent resident and you're
no,
applying for citizenship.
no, you can apply for citizenship directly as well.
I
Or-
thought you have to be here for, what is it, 5 years to get citizenship?
No.
Sing?
Okay, so let's talk about my case.
Mm-hmm.
So I can apply. I am here for more than 3 years
Mm-hmm.
on the same visa
Yeah.
with the work permit. I
Yeah.
have wife. I have kids.
Mm-hmm.
After continue 3 years of visa and 3 years of work permit, paying taxes and making some donations each year, I can apply for it.
You can apply straight away for citizenship
For
and you don't
citizenship.
need a permanent residence.
No.
Okay,
I can
great.
either apply for permanent residence or I can just apply for citizenship.
You can go for the
I'll
citizenship.
go
Yeah.
for yeah.
Easier.
That's what I have done. So
Yeah.
once I applied,
Mhm.
it could take maybe like 3 years,
Mhm.
maybe more to get everything done.
Mhm.
So that is how it works. And this it have different paperwork for the people who are married,
Mhm.
different paperwork
For those
who
that
are
are
married
retirees or
doesn't
whatever.
have so
No.
it's different
Okay.
paperwork for everybody.
Yeah, but it is something that's in the plan mark. Something I'd like to do.
We will check for that.
And there you go. There's Dennis. Speaking of the devil, his ears must be burning. He says, "Mr. Singh is a hustler. I appreciate his grind. He's fast and efficient." There you
Thank
go.
you, Dennis.
He says, in other words, you work your butt off. Willem Vanderbeck says, another question for Mr. Singh. I'm 55 years old now. Would you recommend a retirement visa over a DTV visa?
Yes, 100%. I would recommend retirement visa over DTV because you come to Thailand with a New Zealand, right? So you come without a
Holland.
visa.
Holland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You come without a visa, you get 60 days and you get your retirement visa like that. Just
Yeah. There we go. We
quick.
got a lot of questions, so we got to get through them. Saying, Dennis L says, "Oh yeah, watching from the Jiangtian night market. No video does Thailand justice. We love it, even with the initial growing pains." There you go. Glad you're enjoying it, Dennis. We have yet to meet up. Scott Geen says, "Thank you, Julie. Me from Mariva, South Auckland, coming over next year. Hope to meet Cooper and Brooke and Mr. Singh for a chat. Stay safe, Julie." And people talking to each other in the chats there. Heath Sanders says, "I'm 44 and retired, moving over in 2 weeks." See, there you go, under 50. What would be my best visa options, being as I'm too young for a retirement visa, education visa for 3 years, question mark?
Well, you can check before you come if you can get the DTV visa, as we just talked.
Mm-hmm.
If you can get that by Thai embassy before you come, that will be the best option for now because you get it for 5 years, which will put you around almost the same age as retirement. It will be like 49 years. And then for last year, you can have your education visa maybe, and then you can get it switched to retirement visa once you turn 50. So right now I will suggest if you can get the DTV visa and check with the Thai embassy uh, in your local area, whichever is the closest. If they can issue you DTV visa, then that's the best option. Otherwise, when you arrive in Thailand, you can always go to a school, get education visa, learn Thai, and yes, you can do it uh, for 3 years in a row, as much what I understand now, what I know. So you can do it 3 years in a row, and then we'll have to find out some other options for you.
So Tony Montana says, "Hi, the non-O 90-day visa from Australia, they require insurance for your 90 days application."
Well, Tony, if you apply for non 90 days visa in Australia with the Thai embassy, I'm sorry, I will not be able to confirm if they do ask for insurance because that's embassy part. They may ask, they may not ask about it. But when we do the 90 days plus 1 year visa within Thailand, you doesn't require insurance for that.
And no police check either.
Nothing. Just give me your passport and valid driving license. That's all.
Yeah.
Even if you don't have driving license, I can prepare other papers.
Okay. Joe Ford says, "Can you earn interest if you deposit 800,000 Thai baht to cover the immigration requirements?"
Well, Joe, yes, you do earn interest, but in Thailand you only get like 0.3%. So
That's
you
not a
can
lot.
you can calculate how much
I saw
money.
it go in there. Yeah, I was like, "What is that all?" Yeah, and they put tax on that interest too.
Yes.
They charge you tax on it as
Yes,
well.
they do.
So it's not a lot of interest. Yeah, yeah. URS says, "Hello, Cooper, Mr. Singh. I heard the school must be certified by the Thai government."
It is possible for DTV visa that the school, uh, in the sense certified by Thai government means they might, let's say they have to have the license. Most of the schools who we work with in Pattaya, they have the licensing from government. So we are not sure what kind of other certifications they might ask for.
Now, a lot of the schools here in Pattaya and Jomtien Singh,
yes,
are licensed and approved by immigration for the education visa.
Government, yes.
Okay. So those schools that are already approved with immigration for the education visa, shouldn't they be approved same for the DTV?
It is possible, but we are not
because they're already accredited.
I understand, but we are not sure if they ask because most of schools you see here, it's in one building, 2 blocks.
Yeah.
A capacity of maybe 50 students.
Correct. I've seen
we
them.
are not sure. We are not sure that if those schools will fit in the category that they require for DTV visa. It is possible they can ask that the school standards have to be according to this, need to have this much area, this
Mm.
many classes,
Mhm.
these many different rooms, and capacity of this many students. Because this is now not only within the Thailand matters for
Mm.
visa, this is an international matter.
Yes.
So we are not sure what kind of standards they will set on it.
Mm.
Maybe possible they can use the same schools.
I think
It
it would,
is,
it would be beneficial if they could. It would cut a lot of red tape out.
as I said, that we will only find out when people start to apply for DTV
Yeah.
visa. I did had some customers, they contacted me. They asked me if we can provide them the school letters, but we cannot just provide the school letters like for the people we don't know
Mm.
already. We don't know how they operate, what they do. They even asked me, I'm not sure if it was from your subscribers or they
Well,
just
one of my subscribers just got the DTV visa last week. He posted it on our Facebook group and said, "Hey, I got it."
okay.
So
And
I don't know how he got it or whether it was due to work or study. He didn't
okay,
say. Just I got it and took a screenshot and put it on our Facebook group.
okay. Well,
Mm.
we will find out more
Mm.
about this when people start to get the visas, because
Mm.
it's just started in 2 weeks. So we will know more about it, how it works when
Mm.
people, and I'm 100% sure different countries will have different rules
Yeah.
and different ways of giving the DTV visa. So let's hope that they can use the schools what we already have, the ones that process visa here
Mm.
when you enroll for language course. But if not, then we will find that out later on with how embassies are doing it.
Mm. Maybe they
And
have a list of schools that they recognize. I don't know.
there will be many, many schools then
Mm.
if they have a list. But we can only find out about each embassy, how the different DTV visas are
Hmm.
issued, and what different problems we get
Hmm.
once people apply. So we can only know about DTV visa language course from Thai embassy in New York. Once somebody apply for it, what
Mm.
difficulties they face. We can only know that what problems they get when somebody apply for DTV visa uh, in digital nomad,
Hmm.
that they are working online and they can live in Thailand. Each single case by each single embassy, each different embassy, we will only know once we have different people from there telling us, okay, we are facing this problem.
Mm. Mm.
Because each embassies, each Thai government departments, they work differently. They have their own rules, and they some of them they might not too much paperwork. Some of them they might require more paperwork
Yeah.
than the other embassy.
Gotcha. And Avadu Andre says regarding DTV visa, did they publish a list of approved schools for soft power courses by Thai government? Thanks. No, as Singh was just
For
explaining,
now, I
there
don't
is no
think so.
list.
The only
Yeah.
thing what I get for DTV visa right now is that on the website that
Hmm.
you can apply for your e-visa. That
Hmm.
is since COVID, you only get three different details about DTV visa. One
Mm.
is the DTV visa for people who are working online,
Mm.
digital nomads, and the other one is for education purpose. And there's one option that is for the families who want to get on dependent
Mm.
visa. So it's only for these three categories that you get information on that website.
Hmm.
And it only says that what documents you require and the validity of the visa, and the visa is multiple entry.
Mm. Okay. And James Bradley says, "Great live stream. Hit the likes. Let's get them to 100,000 subs. Yes, please. That would be fantastic." And URS bought us a coffee and says, "Hello, Cooper. Love your videos. Lots of good information. Greeting from Brazil." And thank you for that, URS. Really appreciate it. For Sing and I, we like our coffees. You like your coffee extra strong,
I
don't you?
do, yeah. Extra
So
strong with
thank
milk.
you both to URS and James Bradley for that. And James Bradley says, Coop is cool. He should focus on us affluent men. We have money to support him. Well, everybody's welcome on the channel. It doesn't matter how much money you got. I don't really care, and I don't judge anybody. Yeah, I don't care if you got
We need to have enough money that we live happily. That's all.
exactly. As long as you're living your life and you're happy,
That's
what
all we
difference does
need.
it make?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as I'm buying my sneakers, I'm happy.
Yeah, you got a heck of a sneaker. How many sneakers do you got now? You got to have over 50 pairs.
No, I mean,
Saying I've been to your house. You can't lie to me.
it's mixed for my wife and me.
No. You know, you've got the white clear boxes, the plastic boxes, and they go from floor to ceiling. I've seen them. You got
Yeah,
like
it's
6
full
rows,
now. It's full. No, it's 4 rows. It's all full. I need to buy
it's
more white
floor to
boxes.
ceiling, and
Yeah.
your ceiling's like 20 foot in the air. So how many pairs of shoes you got?
I think I have about maybe 15 or 20.
15 or 20 you got?
I think not more than that. I have
You're a
about
big collector of Nikes.
7 or 8 Jordan 4s that I only buy and I never wear. I still just
Some
keep
of your
it.
shoes are worth a lot of money now. Yeah, collect it like I do Bitcoin. And James Bradley says, go through an agent. Too many poor guys do it themselves. This channel is excellent. Thank you, James. I recommend for your first time, definitely go through an agent. Robert Mac Media says, good evening, gentlemen. Thanks for great information. Thank you, Robert. And Alfa Romeo says, which Thai bank's savings account has a decent interest rate of return? Second, will you entertain Thai citizens looking to obtain a tourist visa to enter North America?
Well, Alpha savings, according to saving account, which I understand that there is a bank. You can open up that bank once you have the long-term visa already. Could be retirement visa or business visa or Thai family
And
visa.
which bank's that?
It's a TTB bank.
T
TTB.
TTB. I've seen
Yeah.
that one. Yeah.
It's I think what is it? The full form is Thanashat TMB Bank.
Okay.
It used to be TMB Bank before,
Mhm.
but now Thanashat and TMB they mix up together, and I think it's called a TTB Bank. It's a sky blue color, light blue
Yeah,
color.
I've seen the symbols.
You might have seen it on when you come from Tepasit
Mhm.
towards Jomtien. It's on the left side, the big
Okay.
sky blue.
And what sort of rate of interest are they given? Do you have
I
any idea?
I think they have different kind of bank accounts. So one bank account with them you can get, uh, which is without a debit card. As a foreigner, you can get that, and I think the interest rate is according to how much deposit you have in it.
Mhm.
But it's still not much. I think it starts from 0.8 and then goes to 1.3, 1.5, 2%.
Mhm.
But most of the banks, I think they will give you better interest on when you make the fixed deposit with them.
Mm.
That you are not going to touch your money for 1 year or
Right. Yeah,
some.
like we do in the States. Yeah,
Yeah,
we have
so
those too.
that way you will get more interest. I'm not sure. Well, in India we have banks. They call one thing in the bank. You don't have to do the
Mm.
fixed deposit. You can do auto sweep.
Mm.
Auto sweep in the bank, which I plan to check here with the banks as well because I go to bank regularly, so I'll talk to them. Auto sweep in India is one thing that gives you your account. It makes your account a fixed account automatically.
Mhm.
So whatever money goes in, it automatically makes a fixed deposit for it.
Okay.
So when you withdraw the money from
Mm.
your account, it take that amount from the fixed deposit and you withdraw it.
Mm.
And for how long the money is been in that fixed deposit, you will get the interest rate for that fixed deposit, which I think in India normally is 7.3% on
That's
fixed
damn good.
deposit.
That's very good.
So if the banks they do auto sweep thing
Mm.
here,
Mm.
I would suggest all of the customers make their
I'd be
bank,
moving more money over.
because
Yeah.
then your money is in account.
Mm.
It's just like you put the money in saving account, it's
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
but auto sweep makes it a fixed deposit automatically. So instead of getting, let's say, 0.3 or
Mm.
something, you might be getting 1.5 or 2%.
Yeah.
Which if you have, let's say, 2 million in bank and you only used in a year for, let's maybe 200,000, but you
Mm.
had the other income coming from your home country, you
Uh-huh.
transfer the money and you had the 1.8 million, you get 1.8 or 2% on that. That's extra money.
Mm.
I will check that with the bank. I go to Bank of Bank.
Yeah, let me
But
know. Definitely let me know.
yeah, but TTB, if you check with them and you have the money, then they give you some there are different accounts that
Well,
you can
I got mine
apply.
in IBK in America, and I'm getting 6%.
That should be in America, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's America.
But in Thailand, I mean, Alpha, he's asking for Thai bank account,
Yeah,
Thai savings
I don't know
account.
any that goes that high in Thailand.
No, it's
No.
not that high here.
Yeah.
So I'll check that, and if they have something like auto sweep thing here,
Let me know, and I'll
I
make a
will
video about it.
definitely make every customer I get to bank, I'll make that for them.
Okay. And a shout out goes to Traveler 828 who bought us 3 coffees and says, thanks for the info. So thank you very much, Traveler 828. Really, really appreciate it. Sing and I will enjoy that
Sorry,
coffee.
Alpha, he have the second question.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't help Thai people to get visa to go abroad.
No, but there is an agent here for it, Alpha, and I made a YouTube video on it on our channel about 3 weeks ago. Well, actually, it's about 5 weeks ago. And when you get to our videos now and you go to our channel, Alpha, if you scroll down, we have Darlene's put them all in blocks. So we have property, we have walk and talks on the beach, we have restaurant reviews, hotel reviews, interviews with such like Mr. Singh and Sean and everybody, and then we have the one there that was the agent on how to get your Thai girlfriend or your Thai wife to come visit you in your home country. There's an agent here that can do it for you, and they do it all through a central location in Bangkok.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's how we got Darlene. We used that agent to get Darlene to go on the cruise ship in September. So she got a UK visa and a Schengen visa for all of Europe through there. And I made a video because it was fantastic service.
Well, was it easy to get the Schengen visa?
Super easy.
Okay.
All I had to do is show that we're on a cruise ship, show the tickets, the flight tickets, and the return tickets, and we took them there. And with a statement from my bank account, show that we had enough to support ourselves while we're on vacation.
And I think they asked for advance insurance.
For Schengen, yes, she's required to have medical insurance.
Yes.
Which we just did the 3 weeks medical insurance with AXA, super cheap.
Okay.
Yeah, for 3 weeks. And the whole time she's in England, she's not required to have medical insurance because it's free.
Okay.
Yeah, free medical in England.
Okay.
And Tekken says, do you know if dividend income, if it is in a registered retirement account, is subject to taxes in Thailand if you stay longer than 180 days? I'm waiting to see if someone bring this up. I have to pay taxes on it in my home country already. So for the retirees here, this is what Tekken's referring to. If you're here for 180 days or more,
the tax rules.
How is that going to affect us retirees?
Well, it's still not sure because the people who have to pay taxes in Thailand must have a tax ID.
Yes. And can retirees get a tax ID?
Normally, it's issued for the people who are on work permits.
Right.
As a retiree, possibly some revenue department, they can issue you a tax ID.
Mm-hmm.
And once you have your tax ID, then you have to submit the summary for full year, how much money you made to pay tax on it. But as the money you will have in the bank here, you are not working in Thailand. So I'm not sure why and how Thai government will put taxes on that money.
Mm-hmm.
As this rule was, I think, introduced on 1st of January this year.
Yes, that's
correct. Still, I haven't seen anybody who get tax.
I don't know anybody.
Tax receipts or must pay taxes.
Because
all my customers,
as a YouTuber in Thailand, Singh, there's hundreds of YouTubers here.
Yes.
And I think the first person on a retirement visa that gets hit by a tax bill for, bringing in a pension or Social Security or dividends or money from renting out their retirement home in the West, and bringing that here to live on. I think the first person that happened to it would just break the YouTube algorithm.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen it happen. Nobody's reported on it. Not one.
I don't have anybody that I know who's been taxed, who's even on a marriage visa without a work permit. Because when you when you have to pay taxes in Thailand, there is a tax ID that's for 13 digits that have to be generated by Revenue Department.
Right.
And what I understand is that the tax law was actually meant to be for the Thai people who works abroad. They are living there, then they come
That's what
back
I
home,
understood.
and they bring the money in here. Then
Mm.
they should be paying taxes on that,
Yeah.
because it's easy to tax Thai people
Mhm.
with their just ID number. That's their tax
Now,
ID.
if you're retired, you're not working, you're getting a pension or a disability from your home country.
Yes.
Yeah. Is that taxable in Thailand?
Normally, it should not be, because one, you are not Thai citizen. Two, you are not working.
Mhm.
That funds you get is for retirement, pension, or social security or disability.
Mhm.
So I don't see how they should tax you for that money, and what percentage they should put on the taxes for that. Because let's say if we only take it as 65,000 a month
Mhm.
as sending the money to Thailand
Yeah.
each month. According to what I understand, the yearly tax on that should be something around 35-40,000 per year.
For what?
I mean, if that is an income for somebody.
Right.
So how
So
much?
if they were earning 800,000 baht a year, the tax would be 30,000 baht.
Not
Is that what
30,
you're
it
saying?
will be at least around 35 or 40.
Okay.
So according to that income, after all the deductions,
Mhm.
it should be something around that range. It could be more.
Mm.
We'll have, there's no simple percentage that this percentage for this
Because a lot
amount.
of us are paying taxes on our pensions
No, I understand.
already in our home countries
I
before
mean,
we get them.
yes, I mean, if they
Mm.
tax it according to that,
Mm.
then that should be the amount,
Mm.
like around 40,000 or 800,000 baht.
Mm.
But the person is not working in Thailand, or is not a Thai person working abroad and bringing money in here. The money you bring in here is actually your living expense.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure how it should be taxed.
Now, what did immigration say to you when you went down there and asked them about it?
It's not related to immigration.
That's what they said.
It's not, because
It's not related to us.
it's related to revenue department. The tax department is
Right.
different, and immigration have nothing to do with that. So they cannot tell anything.
So they're not going to say to you, "Show me your tax records" when you go to renew your retirement visa.
Till now, nobody have asked anything. I mean, all my
Right.
customers, they walk in, walk out from immigration. In
There you go.
immigration,
Yeah.
retirement people, if you go in with me, I will say 30 seconds.
Mm.
You walk in, walk out, get the photos done. That's it. You might have to sit and wait for me to get other customers' works done or clear the documents, but your job is done in about 30 seconds, maybe less.
Okay. Thank you for that update, Singh. Really appreciate that. Giovanni says, my debit card from Australia works in 7-Eleven, but minimum is 200 baht. Well, you're lucky, because my Thai bank card won't.
But Cooper, one thing is,
What's that, buddy?
Thai bank account, Thai debit cards, you can just touch and scan to pay up to 2,000 baht. So maybe possible, if you have that same card, you can check next
No.
time.
As soon as I pulled the card out, they said no.
Oh, the staff says no.
The staff said no.
Okay.
Yeah. And I know I can do the tap pay on the card.
Yeah.
And they said no.
And they don't
And
say,
they
like,
pointed to that True Pay.
okay.
That's what they want at 7-Eleven.
Well, they do accept
Yeah.
WeChat payment, but I'm not sure.
I know they accept Wise too. Yeah. Oh, well. Robert Mac Media says, with a 2-year Thai driver's license, can he help me get a 5-year license on a tourist visa? So he's got a 2-year Thai license right now, and he's wondering if when he while he's here in Thailand and on his tourist visa, can you help him extend it to a 5-year license?
Well, Robert, yes, you can get the 5 years one. I can. I don't actually do walk-ins to get the driving license done myself, so I can help you with all the paperwork that you need for the driving license, and it's pretty easy.
Yeah, it's very easy. It's
You
not
just,
hard.
once you have one thing, there are only two things. One, you need the complete paperwork. Second, you need the appointment. You have these two, you just go in on the appointment date. There will be simple test, which is a color blindness or the reaction test. You get those 2 or 3 tests done, and within about 30 to 40 minutes, I think you pay your fee and get the licenses done. That's
Yeah,
all.
it's just a light pops up and you go red, yeah, yellow,
Yeah.
yeah, green, yellow, red,
Yes.
yes, green, okay. And then they check your reaction for the brake pedal test, and that's it.
Yes. And
Yeah,
there
super
might be,
easy.
I think, the new one. I recently renewed my driving license. There was a new one that, for the peripheral vision,
Hmm.
they have the lights on both sides.
Hmm.
You just have to speak the color: red, yellow, green. Well, I did my license in Chachoengsao
Hmm.
because I didn't want to wait for long. So
Yeah.
I just book a queue
I got to
for.
renew mine in September. It's due on my birthday this year.
I
And
th-
I've got a 10-year license. I
no,
had the 2, I then went to the 5, and then I got the 10.
you have the 10 years
Yeah, I
now.
got the 10-year. I could show you right now. It's in my wallet. But when I renew it, they're only going to give me 5.
Yeah, well, normally they
Because in
format.
Udantani, where I did it, they gave 10 on your
Well,
third license.
normally as a
Here in Patia,
foreigner,
they only
yeah,
do 2 for
5.
your first and then 5 for your second,
Yeah,
and everyone after that. No, I've actually got a 10.
so you was
10-year
lucky
license.
then.
I know. And Muhammad Thomas sends us a $19.99 super thanks and says, Mr. Singh and Coop, great info as always. Thank you for those assistants today, Mr. Singh. Thank you, Muhammad. God bless you, brother. Very, very, very appreciated. Giovanni says it's called a e-travel card from Commonwealth Bank of Australia. Okay, thank you for the feedback there, Giovanni. Murray Hall says, hello, Coop, Dardine, Mr. Singh, arriving in Thailand early next year, looking to get the retirement visa. As I am in my 60s, Mr. Singh, I will send you an email to your email address. Looking forward to working with you.
More, sometime what happens is when you guys send me an email, it might goes into the spam box.
Mhm.
I try to check my spam box on the emails every single day, but sometimes, let's say when holidays come, I'm busy with family, I might forget it. Sometimes it happens that I reply for some emails 2 or 3 days later.
Mm.
The
I
ones
do that too. I get like
the
50 to 100 emails a day.
yeah.
Sometimes I have to, it takes 3-4 days to get
No,
through
I
them
mean,
all.
I
Yeah.
don't get that many, but
Uh,
sometimes the ones that goes in
You should
spam.
become a YouTuber. You get a lot of emails.
I mean, those the ones goes into the spam box. Sometimes when I forget to check it, I
Mm.
might reply after, let's say, 2 or 3 days.
Hmm.
So in case if you don't get a response back on your email within 24 hours, you can send another email. And if you still don't get response, something is urgent, my number is on WhatsApp and Line.
Yeah.
You can text me on WhatsApp. Doesn't matter what time it is. If I'm not sleeping, I'm awake and I'm not busy, I'll reply you back same time and we can get on call. I can answer your questions. As Cooper said in the starting of the video, free of cost. Just tell that you comes from Cooper, and I can answer all the questions you will have.
Yeah.
Just in case if the email is not being replied back, then the best thing is to get me on WhatsApp.
Yeah, because I'll tell you a true story, Murray, about Singh. Once you got Darlene and Jackie as dependents on our mine and Brooks retirement visa,
Yes.
you were the only one we could find that did it. We went to over 10 different agents. Everybody said it couldn't be done in country. You said, yes, it can, and I can do it. We didn't believe you.
Because
I'll tell you straight, we did not believe you could.
Because,
But we give you the benefit of the doubt, and what you said was true. And not only was it true, you did it in super short record time.
and Cooper, I told you one thing, if you remember that
Yeah.
time, was I told you that you gave me the review
Mhm.
once I get all the works done for
Correct.
for your wife
Yep.
and Brooks'
I said I
wife.
wasn't going to interview you on the channel until
Yes.
you proved that you could do what you said you could do.
Yes.
And then when I agreed to do the interview with you, I said, okay, I'll plug your company. I'll help you get customers, but you've got to do something for me in return. I said, I don't want a penny. I don't want any commission, nothing from you whatsoever. But if my subscribers contact you, I want you to give them a free consultation.
Yes.
You do that for my subscribers,
For all
I
of
will
them.
praise you to the end of the earth.
All
And
of
he
them,
has. He's
all
kept
of
his word.
them, whenever they send me message, sometimes it
Yeah.
happens, some of your subscribers I mean, I understand some of you are in America or Canada or different countries. Sometimes I don't sleep up to 2 a.m.
Mm.
Sometimes they send me a message, I reply same time.
Mm.
Some of your subscribers, they ask me like, saying you are just available every time.
Mm.
We send you a message and you reply back.
Mm.
Doesn't matter, it's morning time, evening time, or night time.
Mm.
So how do you manage it? So it's simple. If I'm not sleeping, if I'm awake, I'm not busy in something, I see a message, I don't like to see notifications in my phone.
Mm.
As soon as I have notifications on my phone, I like to clear them all out.
Yeah. So Murray, one of the easiest way is to add Singh's cell phone number there, the +66 number. Add that to your cell phone and then message him in WhatsApp, and he'll definitely see it. He
Well,
checks his WhatsApp daily.
yeah, this number
It
is
pops straight
on
up on his phone.
this number is on WhatsApp. It's online.
We don't have
Uh,
line in the West. It's
no,
only
no,
a Thai thing.
I
Yeah,
understand, but
yeah.
some of the people who use Apple, who use iPhone, you can have iMessages on the same number.
Mm.
So this number is connected with my Apple ID, and iMessages are actually free,
Hmm.
just like WhatsApp. So if
Yes.
you are not using WhatsApp, you can use iMessages.
Hmm.
Once you put my number in your message box on any of the Apple phone, if it turns on blue, it means you're sending messages on internet for free.
Yeah. And he says, and great info as always, Coop. Thank you, Murray. Much appreciated. Alfa Romeo says, Darlene Pin wanted to say thank you so much for the Philippine bread and treats. The family devoured it. And there you go. Message for you, Darlene. She's in the back room there. Alpha, not sure if she can hear me. She's ironing the clothes because we're going on a trip tomorrow, 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. We're touring Thailand. So that's what the
Okay.
name of the channel is, Cooper's Thai Adventure. So we're taking that adventure tomorrow. We're going to Hua Hin, staying the night down there and doing some reviews of the places. Then we're going to go down to Turtle Beach, meet up with a famous YouTuber down there. You'll find out shortly when the video comes out. And then we're going to Krabi and going to see the surf beaches, the beautiful sea there, because it's on the Adaman Sea, is that Adrian Sea, however you pronounce it, that
Okay.
sea over that side, and it's beautiful for scuba diving and snorkeling. So we're going to be doing that tour and then coming back up here in a 5-day tour. So we're leaving on Sunday, coming back on Thursday.
Okay. Well, I was planning with two of my friends to go maybe Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai,
Mhm.
end of this year around Christmas.
Okay.
If you are around, we are planning to take a train from here.
I want the sleeper train.
I think so, because
That's
one of
the
my
one we
friend,
want to do.
one of the friend, he have the tour company. He do the tour packages.
Okay.
So he's planning everything. So we plan for
Yeah,
like
let me know. I'd definitely be up
3
for
to
that.
4 days.
Yeah.
So if we go, maybe that could be something, because we are planning to go from here by train. So
Mhm.
we cover it by train to go up to the Chiang Mai,
Oh,
Chiang
that'd be a
Rai,
beautiful trip.
and when we coming back, we come back by flight. We
Okay.
just fly from there to
Yeah.
Bangkok.
Yeah, let me know.
It's more
Yeah.
easy. So it will be something around nearby Christmas.
Mm.
If it happens, if we make the bookings, I'll let you know. And
Yeah. But I'm not
we-
having a room next to yours. Your wife tells me you snore very loud.
and the benefit with him is
What?
he have a tour company, so we get the hotels cheap,
Oh, there you go.
and
Even better.
we
I
get
like that.
all the destinations cheap. We get it for cheap price, and that's the best thing. He will make bookings with his company,
Mhm.
and we get it all cheap,
All right.
discounted price.
Let me know. I'll definitely be interested in that. Four Dog says, Mr. Singh, quick question. With them giving out 60-day visa on arrival from US, is it now still 15 months total for the first non-O visa? Thanks in advance.
Yes, even you come on a 30-day visa on arrival or 60 days visa on arrival, you still get the 15 months, because the 60 days you are getting right now is a tourist category.
Mm.
It's a TR60, which means tourist visa 60. Is the same kind of category that you used to apply online with the website to get e-visa and come to Thailand. That was the same category, TR60.
Mm.
It doesn't matter you get with TR30, TR60. Once we do the retirement non-O visa, you will get 15 months, because we change your TR category to non-immigrant O. So it changes the category, which gives you the first 3 months plus the 1 year extension on retirement visa, which totals up 15 months.
Hmm.
So yes, doesn't matter you come by 60 days TR visa, or if you change back to 30 days, you will still get the 15 months.
Yeah. Next up, Toby Price says, "Why is the marriage visa only 400,000 compared to the retirement visa 800,000?"
Because you are in hands of Thai lady. uh, well, as a marriage case, this is, well, we I don't set the rules, so
See,
Cooper doesn't set
because
the rules.
Darlene's Filipina. If she was
Yeah,
Thai, I'd only have to have 400,000 baht in the bank. But because she's
it
Philippines,
yeah.
even though I'm still married, I have to have 800,000 in the bank.
If you are on retirement visa, it doesn't matter if
Yeah.
you are married to a Thai, then you have to have 400,000. It still is
No,
a,
it's I'm comparing marriage to retirement visa.
yeah.
Yeah.
But if you are on a marriage visa and you are married to a Thai person, it this rule is being made by a Thai government that you
Mhm.
need to have a Thai, you need to have 400,000, because maybe, let's say it this way, that the reason is that you are married with a Thai person, Thai national, and living in Thailand, so you have to show less money as compared to the person who's only here with the retirement. So maybe that's the
Because she can
reason.
legally work, maybe.
She can work, she can
Mm,
support the family, and
mm,
if you are on a marriage visa, it means you are under 50 years, obviously.
mhm,
We as humans more fragile when we get old,
mhm,
so we need to keep more money, to save more money,
mhm.
uh, in the sense of medical expenses or have insurances. So when we are young, not much trouble. So maybe possible that because you're married to a Thai national, so you show less money. And the other thing is, 400,000 only have to be in your bank 2 months, more than 2 months before you apply for your visa application. You don't need to have it for full year.
Yeah, yeah.
So it only have to be there for more than 2 months before you submit your application. And once you get your visa, you can get the money out, use it, then put it back in 2 months before next year.
Providing you don't go below 400,000.
No, 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 no. You can take out all.
All on a marriage?
For marriage visa,
Oh, okay.
you just put it in the bank 2 months before you apply for a application.
Oh, okay.
You get your visa. The marriage visa application takes a month.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say you don't actually have to keep for 3 months, but you can, just
Mm,
for safe side,
mm.
you keep it for 3 months till you get 1 year extension.
Right.
Then use it for, let's say, 8 months, 9 months, 8.5 months. Put 400 baht, 400,000 again. Get the visa done.
Mm.
Then use the money again.
There you go, guys and gals. Get
It,
yourself a Thai husband or wife and save money.
but this visa, if you use an agent, it's more expensive.
Hmm.
A lot of paperwork, more hassle with the paperwork. Takes a month to renew, and I mean, it's a bit of hassle as compared to retirement visa.
Mm.
Retirement visa is way more easy to renew, and if you don't have the money in the bank, you can come and talk, and we can see what options will be there. Less paperwork, only requires your passport, bank book, and address where you stay,
Mm.
and takes about 3 working days. The visa is done.
Yeah. And Toby says, I do my 90-day report online. Immigration even send you an email to report 2 weeks before to report. I wish
Well,
I could get mine to work.
well, then not sure, Toby, if he does it on the website,
Mm-hmm.
because last time I remember when I was in immigration with you, when I suggested you to scan that
I
QR
did.
in
I
the line.
scanned it while I was there. I was scanned it
Yeah,
right in front of you. And me and Darlene
that
brought it home, filled it all in.
yeah,
Now,
that was the new thing.
error message.
But maybe Toby, he does it on the website,
So we'll look into that.
immigration website,
Yeah, I'll look into that
and
then.
maybe possible that it's easy to do it on that.
Yeah. And Shane bought us 3 coffees and says, thank you very much for all the info. Much appreciated. God bless you, Shane. Thank you very much. Sarlina A says, good afternoon, Mr. Singh and Cooper. Remember that a few countries still give embassy guarantee for the 65,000 baht income, but not US, UK, or Australia. That is very true. They won't do it. So with the embassy letter, it is still an option from first year.
No. For first year, you get first year. Let's say the first year is the one when we change your visa
Hmm.
from tourist visa to non-immigrant visa. It have to be the 800,000. But
Here inside Thailand. But I
inside
think if you do
Thailand,
the OA, you can.
uh,
Uh,
in the case of OA,
mm,
then this letter will be issued by, let's say, German embassy.
yes.
So German embassy is here. If they're doing OA visa, they are already in German. There is
Hmm.
no German embassy. They will be proving income or funds
Hmm.
in Germany in their local bank account.
Right.
So this letter will be useful when you do the second year extension. If you get the letter by embassy, then yes, you can use that to make extension for second year.
Okay.
But for first year, it requires to have the 800,000, uh, because the reason why immigration says it the way how they tell it is they cannot confirm your income on the first visa when they have to change it.
Hmm.
You wasn't in Thailand, you wasn't moving money to Thailand, you did not have the bank,
Mm.
and for the first visa when they change the category from tourist to non-immigrant, have to be the 800,000 baht.
Okay.
But Sarlina, you can text me on WhatsApp and we can find a solution.
Okay. Andrew Ginn says, simpler to leave 800,000. Yeah, just leave it in there. Don't touch it. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, just leave it in there. Don't touch it. And then I don't have to worry about it. That's why I got 2 different bank accounts. And Jong says, hi. Hi, Jong. Andrew Ginn says, sorry, simpler to leave the 8,000 in the bank. You have to have access to it anyways. That's the great thing about Thailand compared to the Philippines. When you get your retirement visa over here, you have complete access to the money. In the Philippines, that you give it to the Thailand Retirement Authority, you have no access. They
Okay.
keep it.
Well, here, if you have
Yeah.
the 800,000 in your bank,
Yeah.
you can use the money, no problem. You can use it all. Then you come back to me and saying, I use my money, get me visa done. I'll find some option to get it done.
There you go. There's always a loophole here in Thailand. And Jung says, regarding DTV qualification, can a YouTuber like yourself, Cooper, be qualified in any category of DTV at all? Yes, you can, Jung. I can tell you that for a fact. I have a YouTuber friend he doesn't want his name put out. He said, don't do it. But he is applying for the DTV. They told him it would take about 5 business days to get it. And he's showing proof that he's a YouTuber and that he's making earnings and that he's being paid by YouTuber. He has a copy of their contract that you get once you become a monetized YouTube channel. So once you get 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, you become monetized. And he's got the receipts, the contract to able to show that he can support himself as a digital nomad here in Thailand as a YouTuber.
Okay.
So yeah, you can do it as a YouTuber. And Mike says, Mr. Singh will help opening bank account for the retirement visa, question mark, and depositing the 800,000.
Well, Mike, yes, I will help you with opening up the bank account and retirement visa to get everything done for your retirement visa. Regarding the deposit, we can talk about that, how we can get that managed for you. It's not a problem.
Yeah, there's a workaround. Can't say much more than that. But Mr. Singh can make everything happen here in Thailand. Jerry and Jennifer says DTV visa in USA is $400, which is much more than 10,000 baht. Now, I'm hearing a lot of people saying that certain embassies are charging more than others, even though the fee is supposed to only be 10,000 baht.
Well, maybe possible that Thai government says 10,000 and the embassy is calculating their fee according to how they calculate
The exchange rate?
exchange rate. So
Then they must be given a very, very bad exchange rate at $400.
well, as I mentioned that different embassy offices within the same country can have different rules.
Yeah.
So we cannot answer on every single embassy how they work and what they might charge, what documents they might ask, but they can have different rules and
But
they
you
can
know what
work
I'd be
differently.
curious of, Jerry and Jennifer? Go to your local money exchange, get 10,000 baht, and then give it to the Thai embassy and see what they do. Because that's supposed to be the fee. Let's see if they'll actually take the 10,000 or they say, no, you have to pay for it in US dollars. I'd be interested to know what they say. Let me know on that, Jerry. Sarlina A says about 800,000 in bank. And if you can touch it, to simplify, you can use or spend up to 400,000 during 6 to 7 consecutive months. Yeah, I think that's what you said, Singh.
Yes.
And depending on the date of your application of extension, you may invest it.
Invested, like you just have to put it back in the account.
Yeah.
Like you can use 400,000.
So she's right in what she says. Yeah.
Yeah. You can use the 400,000 for, I will say, about it's like about 7 months. You can say about 7 months, and then you put it back in the bank, make it up to 800,000, and then you can submit for your application. It have to be 2 months before you submit the application for extension for 1 year, and then keep it there for 3 months more, and then you can use the 400,000 again.
Yeah, so you can take the 400,000, put it in a high interest account for 6 months, take it out, put it back into your Thai bank account, earn money.
Or else,
like she says, invest
you can use it all. Then contact me and ask me for some solution, and we will find some solution.
There. Andrew Ginn says, how much does it cost to have an agent handle your retirement visa application?
Well, Andrew, I will suggest you, maybe you can WhatsApp me, and I will text you all the details, what we do, how much we charge for it, and what benefits you get for that. As it depends, it's normally different for everybody, but mostly it's the same. So instead of I put up information here, I will suggest you, maybe you can just drop a message to me on WhatsApp, and I will reply you with all the details, what we do, how we will do, and what will be the total cost.
Yeah, because maybe you want a multiple entry visa, maybe you want a single entry, maybe you want multiple bank accounts. The prices are going to vary.
Yes,
depending on what you want there. And Stuart H says, hi, Cooper, Darlene, and Mr. Singh. Regarding ScanPay, does this payment method have to be funded from a Thai bank only? ScanPay, is just Thailand.
ScanPay, normally we were talking about ScanPay when you already have a Thai bank account. So Thai bank account, when you already have a Thai bank account, you have a mobile application here. You have the money in your account. You don't have to use your debit card to withdraw money, then pay cash everywhere. You go anywhere except 7-Eleven, just open up your mobile application, ask the seller you want to ScanPay. They give you a scan code. You scan it, put in the amount, and pay. The money is gone to the seller, and you get your product. Everything is done. I mean, that is what we were talking about, the ScanPay.
So I'll just show you quickly, Stuart, what it looks like. So this is your Bangkok Bank app, all right? And down the bottom of your Bangkok Bank, you have this blue symbol right here. You touch on that blue symbol, and there you go. It brings up a camera. You scan the QR code, and it pops up on your phone how much it is. You put your two-factor identification in, and then you pay it. Comes straight out of your bank account and into the other person's. So very, very simple and easy.
Maybe, Cooper, you want to scan?
No, I don't. No, I don't. No. I'm not scanning your phone and sending you money.
So we can show all the subscribers how the money is going.
No. James Bradley says there's a big difference between trading and running a trading room. 95% of traders are losers. Those guys know you can't work in Thailand. You can't do it. Okay. Everybody's got their own opinions. Yeah, fair enough, James. I trade in Bitcoin. I don't lose. Heath McDaniel says, not retired, but still trying to figure out how being 45 with getting my Social Security disability benefits over there. I'm on disability. I get my disabilities paid into my American bank, and then I get them transferred over here.
Well, I think the best and easiest way, what I always suggest everybody, and I think you suggest as well, is connect your US bank with your Wise, and money comes in Thailand in seconds.
Yeah.
Some banks, they take like maybe few minutes. Some takes few hours.
Mine takes 2 hours.
Bangkok Bank is slow.
2 hours is all it takes me.
Yeah. But if you have the K Bank, green one, it's seconds. Like all of the customers who pay me for the visa with the Wise, they send it to me. Maybe 10-15 seconds, I have the money.
Okay, super quick.
So that bank is very, very fast. But On a tourist visa, it's not easy to get Kasikron Bank. It's K Bank. Full name is Kasikron. But once you have the retirement visa, you can go to the bank with your passport and visa, and you can easily open up a bank account.
Yeah. Okay, folks, we're at 2 hours. We need to be wrapping this up, so we're only going to answer a couple more questions. Please don't put any more questions in the comments. Sozo Pepper Company says, good morning, everyone. Mr. Singh, great to see you. I watched an interview with DDG, Mr. Ninad, at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, in which he stated the DTV renewal will be the same 1,900 baht.
We do understand that, but as there's no application that has been submitted to the immigration that is for the extension for the DTV. We do expect it to be 1,900, as most of the visas are 1,900 baht. But as we live in Thailand, we don't know when there is any rules that is been changed overnight
until it comes out and the immigration get it on writing.
Yeah. So normally, what I will say with the fee in regards to make extension on your DTV visa is I can only see and confirm once we have the receipt.
Yeah, which will be in about 130 days from now.
Yes,
because it's only been out 2 weeks.
Yeah, so that's how we can find out that what was the exact amount, and then it will be 100% sure. As for now, we can only guess. Yes, we expect it to be 1,900 as well, but we are not sure if it might goes more or less.
Yeah. Giovanni says, how many times can I get a 60-day visa in a calendar year?
Well, Giovanni, as long as immigration doesn't ask you any questions at airport and they can let you in every time, you will be given 60 days on entry. I think the visa is, these rules are up till November for now. And if they don't extend it anymore, then you will be back to 30 days on arrival. But if they extend it for longer, then you will keep on getting 60 days each entry to Thailand, which is extendable for more 30 days.
Okay. Thank you. And Texas Traveling Man says, thank you for all your information and y'all's hard work keeping up with it. If I did want to come in on a DTV visa under, say, learning the Thai language or a cooking class, do I have to go to school?
Well, I think I will say yes, because you will have to provide the documentation from school. You will have to pay school, because without you paying school or enrolling for the classes, they won't be giving you any documentations. So I will say yes, you will possibly have to go school, unless you can tell them that, okay, I'll pay the money each month and keep me out of the classes. That might be the option with the school. But I think as you will have to pay the school to get the letter, to get all the documents, to get the DTV visa. Even when you make extensions here, you will have to still provide documentation from school. So I think, yes, you will have to go to school and attend classes, but it might depends on what will be your relation with the school, what will be your how you call it, like what will you agree with school on which terms, that how you want to go on with it. But I think you will have to go, as some of our customers, when they get on education visa, we do know that immigration sometimes they come from Bangkok to check if those people who get education visa, they are actually in the classes or not. And this happened recently. 2 of our customers were called to go to school, so they have to be in the school when immigration come to check, and they have to be present there. So in that case,
and they may trip you up and ask you a simple question like, hello, what's your name?
Yes.
And Thai, and you go, excuse me, what'd you say? I don't understand. Well, they know you haven't been in class.
Yeah, they might,
you know, because that's one of the first things you're going to learn to say in Thai in a school.
Well, they might not ask you as well, but they can. But the most important is your presence. You have to be at the school, so they can see that, okay, this student is there. If you are not there, it is possible they can revoke your visa, as any visas issued within Thailand, or you get it from embassy and you are in Thailand, it could be revoked by immigration at any time.
Yeah.
So I will say possibly yes.
I wouldn't
You will
risk
have
it.
to be at
No.
the school.
Yeah. Texas says, you long or classes every so often. Year long or classes every so often. I think that's what he's trying to say.
Well, normally classes in Thailand with education or cooking, I think you normally goes weekly few hours. It's hourly basis here, and most of the schools they either do one-on-one class or a group class. So
Mm.
it will depends on how you enroll with the school, and that you can decide if you want one-on-one class, how many hours per week, or if it is a group class. So if you are on DTV visa, you have to make extension after 6 months for another 180 days, or we can say 6 months. So it
Yeah.
will be obvious that you
You
will
could
have
only
to.
do 8 hours a week if you want 1 hour a day or 8 hours in one day.
Uh,
For the on the education visa, I know
yeah.
that.
So the thing is, I mean, he's asking if he have to go year long to the
Hmm.
school, or how often he have to be in the classes.
Hmm.
So I think if you are paying, then it's good to be in the classes. Maybe it's you can enroll for education for Thai
Mm.
learning. It will give you benefit because you have paid money for it. And when you have to make extension for your visa, at that time immigration will ask you possibly to get the photos done at the school,
Mm.
get the paperwork from the school. So if in case you get the DTV visa, then you cut your relation with school, you possibly will not be able to make extension for your DTV visa. So
Yeah. Toby says it's only 2 visa exempt entries per year. That's 180 days. No, actually, it's 3.
well, Toby, it depends. I will not say 2 or 3 or 4. So this is how it works in
Well, before
Thailand.
the 60 days, it was 3.
Yes,
I don't think they've changed that. I haven't seen that
it's
in the Royal Thai Gazette
uh,
anywhere where they said it's
well,
changed below 3.
Cooper. This is how it works. So let's talk about 2025,
Hmm.
starting from January. If the visa stays 60 days,
Hmm.
this is how it works. You might come in on 60-day visa. It's, let's say, a fresh new guy who's
Hmm.
coming to Thailand first time. You get a 60-day, you extend 30-day. You go out, you come back again, you get 60-day, you extend 30-day. You come third time, they might not ask you anything. The immigration officer at airport not ask you anything. Stamp your 60 days. You go in, stay for more 30 days. They might stop you on fourth visit.
Mm.
Why you are coming so often? You
Mm.
have been here for 8 to 9 months on
Mm.
tourist visa. So I always say to customers that don't go it according to how many entries, because if I say to you right now, you can enter 3 times, you will be fighting with the immigration officer at the airport that no, our visa agent says
Mm.
that is 3 entries.
Hmm.
It is actually totally up to the immigration officer. They can stop you anytime. They can even stop you to ask questions on the second visit.
Mm.
So it's not that there is no legal limit on it. There is no limit by Thai government. You can come and enter 3 times or 2 times. It depends on immigration officer when they assist you at airport, when you come in, how they ask you questions, what they ask you questions, or if they don't ask you any questions,
Hmm.
and they just stamp and let you go.
Mm.
It totally depends on them.
Yeah.
So it is possible that you
Okay.
come in for maybe 2 times, third time they stop you. It is possible you stayed 3 months this time, next time, Zauk, why you stayed 3 months last time?
Mm.
What are you doing here? You might say that I'm traveling, I have the money to travel. Okay, get the elite visa. If you have that much money, then you should better be on elite visa if you want to stay longer in Thailand. They might not say anything the second time. Third time you come, they might not say anything the third time. So it totally depends on the immigration officer when you arrive at airport
So it's
to
kind
get.
of like playing Russian roulette with the immigration agent. One day he may say that's enough, and the next day he just may say keep coming.
It
It all
depends
depends on the sort of
on
mood
the
he
mood.
is and
Yes,
everything else of the immigration agent on the day.
exactly, because immigration can stop you even on first visit. They can ask you, you have the return ticket? Do you have the money?
Hmm.
The money that is like it's actually 700 USD for about 7 to 15 days trip.
Okay.
So they can ask you that. You can even say that, okay, I have the money in my bank, I can withdraw by card, or
Hmm.
but they can refuse your entry because they can put it down as you don't have the cash to show.
Hmm.
So it totally depends on the immigration officer. They can stop you at any time.
Hmm.
When you come to Thailand, when you arrive at immigration, depends on what questions they ask you, how
Wow.
you answer them, or they might not ask anything, just stamp your visa and you can be on your way to either Bangkok or Pattaya, party,
Hmm.
enjoy, stay, and go back home.
Yeah. Sarlina says, not true, Toby. No official limit by air, and it remains to be seen what they do with land borders.
Yeah, land border is like two border runs they
Hmm.
allow, which was when the 30 days
Hmm.
was that you get 30 days, then extend 30 days, then you can do two border runs, which I have no information yet that it is been changed. You can still possibly do the two border runs, which should give you 60 days plus 30 days, 60 days on arrival by border, and then 30 days extension.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, after two border runs, they don't allow you to do border run anymore. Then you have to leave by flight and come back. But as I said, as we talk, by air, whenever you come, it totally depends on immigration officer.
Mm.
Doesn't matter how many times you have stayed.
I must admit,
How
I've
long?
never had a problem at the airport ever.
Well, now
Yeah.
you will not
Since
have
the
it.
millennium, I've never had a problem. No, when I was coming as a tourist, I meant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. They see how frequent
Mm.
you are traveling, Cooper.
Mm.
The thing is, if you stayed in 3 months already right
Mm.
now, then you leave for 2 days and come back again, then you stay 3 months, then you leave.
Hmm.
When you come back again, they will doubt you are working
Mm.
because you stayed in row for 6 months
Hmm.
with a gap of like 3 to 4 days out of the country.
Mm.
They will doubt that you are working in Thailand on a tourist visa, you
Mm.
are abusing the visa.
Mm.
So they will start to question you.
Mm.
And then they will start to find the doubts what they have, that
Mm.
is it true? Is it true? Is it? They will ask you different questions,
Yeah.
different ways to see what you answer.
Mm.
And once they find out, once they have a doubt, they can just without any clarification or anything, they can refuse your entry. And once you are at airport, they deny your entry. It is not that you come from Malaysia that okay, I can go back to Malaysia. What I know is
Mm.
they will send you back to your home country.
Really?
Yes, this happened with somebody I know,
Okay.
and they call us once they were already stuck at airport. And the guy was in Cambodia. He was coming back here. He was Russian, and he called me once he was already taken on site by immigration.
Mm.
And I told him, I said, I talked to my contacts already. Sorry, we cannot help. They force him to buy a ticket to get back on plane to go to Russia, not to Cambodia.
Wow. I didn't know they can choose where you go to.
No, they don't choose. They make you to go back to your home country.
Wow. I didn't know
So
that.
when he comes back
Huh.
again, if it's within a month time period, he might get stuck again at airport.
Mm.
So that's something that I know by airport that happens at Swanabhumi. If they stop you and they deny your entry, they will stamp your passport, entry denied.
Yeah.
You have to fly back to your home country.
Yeah.
They will force you to buy a ticket
And
to
then
that.
that's when you get back to your home country. You say you're lost your passport. You can't find it, and you go get a new one so it doesn't say entry
No,
denied into Thailand.
yeah, you can
Yeah.
have new
Yeah.
passport, but the thing is, in immigration systems here, they can always check that your entry was denied.
Yeah. Yeah. And Texas says on the initial retirement visa, do you have to have the 800,000 Thai baht in a Thai bank 2 months before you apply for the visa, or is that only for the extension? So he's coming here.
Initial,
So Texas, he's coming here to Thailand, and he wants to get a retirement visa with you. Does he have to wait 2 months and put the 800,000 in a Thai bank before he can apply for the retirement visa?
well, sorry, I'm not sure name Texas Traveling Man. You can get me on WhatsApp and I can explain you how the process will work. When
Mhm.
you arrive, we can get started with everything at same time, so you don't have to wait for anything.
Yeah.
And I will explain you. I can explain you over the call once I can talk to you that when you are coming, what visa you will be coming with, and how you come on it. That what will be the process, how I can get it done for you, so that you understand better that what you need to prepare before you come, and how much time it will take, and what you have to do, what we will do for you.
Okay.
So just get on WhatsApp with me, and I'll get on call with you possibly maybe tomorrow, as it's
It's
I think it's
now
almost 10.
it's 10:15 at night. We've got to wrap this up,
Yeah,
folks.
so maybe tomorrow, or maybe we can chat on messages. I'll explain you how it works.
Yeah. And So Puppet Company says, I guess that means retirement visa. Do we have to have separate bank accounts, or can we have a joint bank account for her and her partner?
Well, you can have a joint account, but I suggest you have a separate account, because if you have a joint account, uh, that will have to have the money 1.6 million
Hmm.
in that account.
Is
It
that
is
possible though?
it is possible, but
Okay.
then you apply for only one partner, and I will have to check how it works for both partners
Uh huh.
having one joint
Hmm.
account and having 1.6 million in that.
Okay.
But it's always good to have a separate account that you can use for your retirement visa.
Mm.
If you want to have a joint account that you want to use for personal use for the money that you will bring to Thailand, you can open up a joint account once you already get the visa done.
Okay.
So that way you can have the joint account as well, and you can have the separate accounts as well.
Yeah. She says, if we have to have separate visas, do we have to have separate banks accounts as well? And you just answered that one. Africa Island says, Puma visa over Jordan visa always. And Toby says at Sardinia, UK ordinary passport holders can travel to Thailand without visa for no longer than 60 days, maximum 2 times a year. Embassy website. Well, that's sort of old news there, Toby. You can actually come here for a total of 180 days, but with the old rule, they were allowing 3 border runs
Let,
across the land border. So that's
yeah.
still up in the air right now.
Let's
So there's
let's make
just
it
agree to disagree on that one. Save any
let's make it
arguments.
easy for Toby. So once you arrive now in Thailand, you will get 60 days. You can extend it for 30 days.
Yeah.
Then you can do the 2 border runs, which should give you 60 days each time, and extendable for 30 days each time. If the rules stay same, that the English passport will get 60 days on arrival. So which will be for same for other countries as well, as you have English passport. So if it stays same, and while you do the 2 border runs, each time you should get 60 days, and you can extend for 30 more, which should cover your 9 months.
Yeah. And Sarlino, you're absolutely right about the embassies. They can be incorrect because they give the visas for outside Thailand.
Yes.
Okay. The immigration here in Thailand is completely
It's
different.
totally different. Yes.
So yes, the embassies often do get it wrong.
Well, embassies are correct in their way, what they are,
what
they
they're
know,
doing at that
yes.
moment. But inside Thailand, it's a
But
different
what
kettle of
is
fish.
happening in Thailand, that is a different part than embassy. So let's say it this way, that they are correct according to their information, what they say. But we only know what is happening in Thailand when we are here on ground reality, that how exactly it works here.
Yeah, moving on along, trying to finish this as quickly as possible. Is there a limit on 60-day visa exemption entries by air, as long as there are 3 to 4 weeks in between entries? So if you're going away for a month to another Asian country and then come back in, and you keep doing that,
you should be able to do it. But as I said, that it depends on immigration officer. Once they see your passport that you have already stayed, let's say 3-4 months on a tourist visa here, then they can stop you to start to ask you questions, the why you are coming so often, what is the reason. And in that case, if you are not at the retirement age, which is 50 plus, then you might say that, okay, I have the money, I'm just traveling around and I'm exploring. So the immigration officer will say, if you want to explore, get the elite visa, that is for the people
the
who have the
DTV
money.
or the education visa.
Yes.
A visa that allows you long stay in Thailand.
And but for the people who are above 50, they can always give an excuse that they are exploring Asia and they are looking to settle. So they are traveling around to see which country fits best to stay. So they can always say this time they're coming to Thailand and they will get the retirement visa each time they come. But after some time, there will be a possibility that the immigration officer will tell you that, okay, this is too much now. If you don't get the retirement visa this time, next time you will not be allowed to enter.
Yeah.
So if you plan to get that, then after maybe first or second visit, once you are sure that you are going to get the visa, then just apply for it. But for the people under 50 years, um, you can be stopped at airport after 3-4 months or
Mm.
maybe 5 months of tourist visa. But you can still text me on WhatsApp. Maybe I get some solution for you to get easily through the airports, and we can see what we can help.
Yeah. All right. And Mario Buki Cooper, I was charged in my homeland for a minor charge, but beat it in court of law. If I want a retirement visa, is there going to be any problem getting a visa? Made a mistake, not a criminal. As long as you don't have any restrictions on your passport, Mario, in your home country, Thailand won't have a problem with you
As
coming
long
in here.
as long as you can be in Thailand
Mm.
on a tourist visa,
Yeah.
your retirement visa will be done.
Yeah. And inside Thailand, there's no background checks, no criminal
Um,
checks.
no, well, sorry, not for retirement visa,
Hmm.
but for people like marriage visa, business visa, they have the background
Yeah,
checks
but
here.
not for
But
retirement.
that's within Thailand.
Yeah. Yes.
Like they check for your criminal record
Mm.
within Thailand,
Yes.
if there is any criminal record or
No.
not, but not for retirement visa.
No.
Only for the marriage, business purpose, those visas they still do it here.
Yeah.
But yes, no credit check.
Yeah. Or criminal check. Yeah. And Joe Ford says, could you deposit Thai gold instead of cash to cover the immigration requirements?
No, it have to be the 800,000 baht. But don't worry, Joe.
There's a workaround.
I'm here to help.
Yeah.
You can keep it as gold.
Yeah.
I can help you with the visa.
Yeah. And James Bradley says, thank you for the excellent info. Very welcome, James. And Tony Montana, I'm trying to tell you that you do have to have the insurance cover for your 90 days. It is compulsory. So not maybe, it is compulsory.
Well, Tony, if you
From
get
Australia for the OA he was talking about earlier.
I think he mentioned that to get O visa from Australia.
Yes.
Yeah. It is. That's what we said, that we are not sure how embassy they what documents they can ask. They can ask for criminal background check
Mhm.
if you apply the visa there.
Mm.
But if we do the visa within Thailand, 90 days non O visa plus 1 year visa, doesn't require to have an insurance. But yes, it is possible embassy they can ask you. So as
Yeah.
you say, let's say that yes,
One
it
rule
is
outside
compulsory.
Thailand, another rule inside.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
let's say it's compulsory in Thai embassy in Australia where you apply for visa, but not in Thailand when we change your non-O visa here from
Yeah.
your tourist visa. It's not compulsory here.
Yeah. Alfa Romeo says, I went to TT Bank to try to open an account last year. I was told they only open commercial accounts to foreigners.
Well, I do have a savings account with TTB, which I opened few years back, and I think they gave a good interest rate on that.
Mm.
It's
But Alpha was here as a tourist.
on tourist visa. Sorry,
Yeah.
on tourist visa you cannot.
Yeah, you
You
have to be on a long
long-term
stay,
visa. Yes.
visa, like a retirement visa.
TTB Bank will not
Yeah.
help you with the bank on a tourist visa. The only bank that will help you with to get an account on a tourist visa will be Bangkok Bank,
Mhm.
possibly Krung Sri Bank, yellow one.
Mhm.
That's Bank of Ayodhya as well. Some you might know it as Bank of Ayodhya, and I think these will be the only two banks that can help you get the bank account on a tourist visa.
Mhm.
But if you go into a bank by yourself, you will need to have a visa that's valid more than 30 days, which is now 60 days.
Yeah.
Sorry, so it should not be a problem. But I think these are only two banks that help you get the bank account on tourist visa.
Mm.
And it is possible that at different bank branches, they might be selling different insurance with a different price.
Okay. And Powerman's Passport Guide sends $2 super thanks. It says, I'm happy in Thailand. Yes, you are, brother. And thank you for the $2. Really appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying yourself. And he says, finally catching the live stream again. Thank you for coming back on. Rhea Rosento says, good morning, Dart and Coops, watching from the USA. Thank you, Rhea, for coming on. We got to wrap this up. We're at 2 hours and 26 minutes, the longest live stream we've ever done on our channel. JJ says, question on LTR wealthy pensioner visa. If you are married, do you need $160,000 or just 80,000 if I'm only getting one LTR, 80,000 per year for the
Well,
LTR visa?
regarding LTR visa, I cannot answer the questions yet, as I myself don't actually take in applications to do that.
Okay.
So
That's done in Bangkok, the
uh,
LTR visa.
it's
Yes.
actually LTR visa is actually done with the one-stop immigration service. That
Hmm.
is for the that is actually for the BOI category.
Bureau of Immigration.
Yes.
Yes.
Um, but I don't actually do the applications for LTR visa. So if you are married, do you need 160 or just 80? Well, JJ, I'm not sure exactly what to answer, but if you are married to a Thai, it might be less.
But I know
When
you can have a dependent on an LTR visa, like I have for my retirement visa, my wife, Darlene.
yes,
Yeah. So I know you can do that. I've got subscribers that are on the LTR visa. But depending maybe on age, because Darlene's under 50, so therefore she qualifies as a dependent.
I understand,
Um,
but I think he's asking that once he's on wealthy pensioner,
mhm.
if he's married, I think he meant if he's married to a Thai person.
I don't know.
So
He'll
instead
have to
of
elaborate on that a little bit.
160K,
Mm.
he only need 80K
Mm.
USD.
Well, it's only
Uh,
you have to have $800,000 or 80,000 a year in earnings
dollars.
dollars.
Well,
That's for the LTR visa. That is the wealthy pensioner visa.
that's too much. $80,000 a
That's how
year.
you get it, and it's valid for 5 years, which is great.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
on the other hand, you can easily get a retirement visa, which is very cheap,
yeah,
less hassle, and you can get it for up to.
yeah.
I mean, you can renew
And there's no
every.
90-day report. You just report once a year at the police station. I got 2 subscribers that have it.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's got its benefits. It definitely's got its benefits
Okay. Well,
with the LTR.
sorry, JJ,
Yeah,
I don't actually have any
yeah.
information on that.
But if you want more information, JJ, go onto the Facebook group, as both of those subscribers that have the LTR visa are on the Facebook group, and they can answer all your questions about it. Robert says, I would be contacting Singh in December or January. Thank you. Thank you, Robert. And he'll still be
Thank
here.
you.
Gordon Dickey says, good morning from Florida. Cooper, a.k.a. Mario Andretti. Darlene and Mr. Singh from Florida visiting next low season to find a condo retire. It'd be great to have you out here with us, brother. Maury Hall says, I do use Line, so we'll send text to your line. Thanks very much, guys. So there you go. You can reach out to Mr. Singh via his line ID. New Wave says, Mr. Singh deserves 5-star reviews. Thank you for all the information on visas.
Well, I already have 5-star
Yeah,
reviews.
his Facebook page is full of 5-star reviews, by the way. Go check it out. Mike says, I'm curious, does Mr. Singh or Mr. Sean ever go to the meetups at Fraser's?
um, I
No,
I did come to meet up only once, which
but that was
was
at
early.
Kolarn Island when we took a trip over there. Remember, you met up with
No,
my
I
subscribers.
I did come to meet up once. I think it was birthday for Darling,
Oh
I guess.
yes, at Darlene's birthday. Yes, you did
Once,
come that
and
one
then
time.
we meet up on the Kolan once.
Yes, yes.
The problem is, guys, the meetups are on Friday, and on Friday night, I'm working in Tourist Police on Walking Street. If you might, any of you come there, get drunk, and are in trouble,
Call
I
Sting.
will be
He'll help you out.
I will be there. So that is one of the reason, because I have to go for workout. Then I finish workout. I have to get ready to be at the Walking Street at 9 p.m. I work up till 2 a.m. So that is one of the reason why I cannot come on the meetups. But if in case I can change my work schedule with Tourist Police, then I can in future come for the meetups
We'd love to have
on
you. It'd
Fridays.
be an honor to have you with us. You're more than welcome, brother. Tommy Lee says, hi, Cooper and Mr. Singh. Hello, Tommy. Great to finally meet you in person at the pool. Phil L says, hi, Cooper. I was only successful with the 90-day online report once. I left the country for 3 weeks, which reset the 90-day report date, and it hasn't worked since. I know. I think they
Uh,
need to do an update on that
well,
90-day online reporting.
in that case, may Phil might need to upload the visa photos as well when
Hmm.
he left and when he come
Hmm.
back, because if it works for him first, then he cannot just upload the. He will need the old 90 days report to update as well, the passport detail page, and the visa pages, and the entry stamp when he comes back.
Mm.
Normally, what I know about 90 days is you need to do it within the last 15 days,
Mm.
and it should be more than 10 days left. So you have a 5 days window
Mm-hmm.
that you get it done in that time, and it works. That's what I know. I have not actually done it online. I never did it online. I always do it at
Yeah,
immigration.
I do
So
it at immigration. Yeah, it's quick. And Alvadua Andretti says, does the retirement visa need to be renewed every year? Yes.
yes, it have to
Yeah,
be renewed every
annually.
year.
Your first one you'll get for 15 months, 3 months plus 12. And then after that, it's every 12 months. Cerebral Aptitude says, I'm freaking out already and excited at the same time. Not long, and you're going to be here, brother. It'd be great to have you out here with us. New Way says, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, please press the like and subscribe button. All free. God bless you, New Way. Thank you. Yes, it is. It doesn't cost you a penny to subscribe to a YouTube channel. And it's very nice and kind when you hit the thumbs up. We really do appreciate it. Chris Wheeler says, hi, guys. Coop. How's the Nutter Butter and Slim Jim stash? Oh, down to one bag of Nutter Butter left. Dardine likes them, and I got a whole tub of Slim Jims. I gotta come see Mr. Singh and bring him a Jordan jersey.
I already have. I already
He's
have
got
him on,
loads of them too.
yeah, I already have him on WhatsApp, and I already replied him while we are on the live. So he sent me the photo already. I have you on WhatsApp, so it's okay. I'll wait for it.
There you go. And Tommy Lee says, hey guys, make Darlene smile. Please hit the thumbs up button. Yes, please. And Henry O'Houghton says, from Tampa, thank you for the smiles and miles of information, Cooper and Mr. Singh. You're very welcome, Henry. We're trying to wrap this up as quickly as possible. Balwinders Singh says, hello. Can you suggest the best and fastest way to transfer money to Thailand from India?
Bring cash.
Bring cash?
There are no applications that you can use. Like, I don't think so. Wise works with the banks in India and to transfer money from India to Thailand. The best thing is change to dollars, bring in dollars. It makes it small, easy to carry, and that's how I think you can do it.
Okay.
I never take money to India, and I never take money from India. So
Okay.
I think that will be the best thing. But you can do the bank to bank transfer as well. That's one other way.
Yeah.
But then you lose too much money in the
exchange
and the fees.
Mm.
So maybe the dollars.
Yeah. And Giovanni says, quickly hit the thumbs up button before we end the live stream. I got to end this. You guys keep me on here extra long today. And I got to be on the road at 5 o'clock tomorrow because we're doing a driving tour of Thailand. Alfa Romeo says, another great and informative show. Thanks again for the time and advice. Much appreciated. Double thumbs up. Thank you, Alpha. Andrew says, I use Line to talk to my girlfriend every day. There you go. So you can talk to Sing online there as well. Anna Jane say, can I use your services if I want to move to Chiang Mai? Thanks.
Yes, Anna, you can just be here in Pattaya. Once you have to get your visa done, then you can, once you have it all done, you can move to Chiang Mai, register your address there. You will be able to do your 90 days report there in the local immigration office. Once you have to renew your visa next year, you can just come see me. It takes only less than a week. As I said, 3 working days. So we can get you your visa renewed. You can go back to Chiang Mai, re-register your address there, and keep on doing your 90 days report in Chiang Mai, no problem.
There you go. Great advice there. And Willie Gilligan says, Coop, thanks for all you do for us. I believe you have helped me narrow down my retirement choices. Thank you, Willie. And Brooke Schneider says, Nido, I got to get up early. Yes, because you're the co-driver for tomorrow's trip. Carl Yander says, whatever you do, do not hesitate to use Singh on your visa situation. He is the man. And thanks to Coop and Darlene, the door is open. There you go. Thank you for your endorsement. Carl, really appreciate it. Alchemist says, I would like to give Singh my full endorsement. Thank you, Alchemist. And he says, Mr. Singh just completed my retirement visa. 5 stars.
Alchemist, if I'm not wrong, he is, I guess, Paul.
Yep, that's Paul.
Paul, yeah.
You got it right.
Yes. Well, to be honest, I cannot remember names easily.
It's easy for me. It's my middle name. I told him.
I
my middle name's Paul.
very easily, but I remember him because Alchemist is a chemist company in India.
Okay, there you
I
go.
used to study pharmacy. I remember when he gave me review, Alchemist. So okay,
Yeah,
I remember his Paul. Yes, I just gave him passport. I think
yeah,
less than 2 weeks ago.
yeah. And Joe Macchiato says, "Hey guys, Mr. Singh, do you help somebody fill out the forms online for the new DTR visa for a fee?" I think he
I
means
think
the
DTV visa. He means
DTV
DTV.
visa. Can you help him if he's willing to pay you for help you fill out
Joe,
the forms?
Joe, I can understand that. I think we cover it. I can help you fill out the forms, but the problem is, if the visa is not approved, I can fill out the forms without even asking for money. The reason why I don't want to charge any money for that and do it because I'm not sure if this will be 100% success.
Mm,
And if I'm not sure it will be 100% success or not, I will not risk your money to get that done
mm,
because it doesn't grow on trees.
yeah.
So I respect how you earn your money, how you make it. You do your hard work to get it. I don't want to lose it. Like, I know it's your money, but I don't want to make you lose it that easy. Like, okay, we pay the fee and submit all the documents, the application has been submitted, and then you get rejection.
Mm,
That's what I don't want to do, and that's why I don't take in any of the DTV visa applications myself to get it done for the customers because I'm not sure how much will be the success rate.
mm.
So I'm not sure about that. But
Can he
if
call
you,
you for some advice on it?
yeah, he can. You can call me,
Okay.
and I can help you fill in the details online if you don't understand anything. I might not charge anything, and that's all I can do.
Yeah.
I mean, I can. That's
That's great.
maximum
That's
I can do
fantastic.
from my
Can't
side.
ask for any more than that. Yeah. And Alan Flower says, "Is it the case that anyone who stays beyond 100 days, 80 days will be subject to high taxation? Is minimum bank deposit 800,000 per couple or per person for the Thai bank account?"
The 800,000 is per person.
Mhm.
So you have to have that money per person. But as we mentioned a few times already back, you can just get with me on WhatsApp and I'll check what we can help.
Yeah,
You
there
just
is a
bring.
workaround on Alan, but we can't say it live on YouTube. So get in touch with Singh. Unlimited Motivation Zone said, "Hi, Coop. I just showed up one question after I enter for the first time and get 60 days and do 30 days extension after that. What do you do to stay longer? Thanks."
Well, it depends on different factors. If your age is more than 50, you
No,
can
no,
get
no.
on.
He's coming over on a tourist visa. He gets 60 days. He gets a 30-day extension. If he
No,
wants
I
to stay
understand.
longer,
So
how does
if
he do it?
yeah, so if you are more than 50 years old, then you can change your visa to retirement visa. If you only plan to stay maybe another 2 months, then you can do the border run. Comes back, you will get 60 days, which can be extended for more 30 days. That should cover your 5 months of stay.
Mm,
Or else, if you are under the 50 years old, then you can get on education visa if you want to stay longer, up to 1 year. So it depends on how long you want to stay,
mhm.
then what will be the options there, and which categories you falls in. You might, it is possible some people they might have Thai girlfriend, they might expect a baby coming soon, so there will be different options for them. If you might have a girlfriend, you might looking to get married, there will be different options according to that. Or if you just want to stay a short stay, which can be like, let's say, 4 to 5 months on a tourist visa, the border run is one option. So it depends on different factors.
Mm.
That what I can suggest according to after I talk to you, that how long you exactly looking to stay, what you want to do, and what is your age, and what different documentations you might have. So I
Right.
can suggest according to that.
Yeah, get in touch with them. Robert Mac Media says, "Do you have a Los Angeles Rams jersey?" Sing.
I don't actually have it. I normally
LA
I
Rams, it's not anymore. It's Vegas Rams.
well the photo
No, I'm
Chris
joking. I was talking about Raiders.
the photo Chris sent
Yeah.
me, it's a kind of, how you call it, sendo.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Normally I don't wear those. I only wear the one with the half sleeves. So anything half sleeves is appreciated. Even the sando, the one Chris sent, it's all good. Much appreciated.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. I will read it.
Yes, yes, sir. Paul. See, we remember. Look at that. Brian Harris says, thanks for all the info. Have a fabulous trip. Thank you, Brian. And we gotta be up at 3:30 tomorrow morning, and it's already 20 to 11. God, I gotta get some rest. Last one then. Unlimited Motivation Zone says, what happens if I sign a 1-year lease condo and cannot stay a few months and leave? What is the responsibilities?
Well, if you sign a 1-year lease condo, this question doesn't actually falls into the visa questions. It's actually
Then you lose your deposit. That's simple.
It's actually a rental based question. So if you have a lease for 1 year and you stay only, let's say, 5 months, and after that you don't want to stay, you have two options. One, you can continue the lease and keep on paying the rent. You will still have the property. You can come back maybe after 3 months, stay, and once you finish 1-year lease, you can ask for your deposit back. But uh, after 5 months stay, if you think that you will not be coming back, you don't want to stay, then you just lose your deposit and you stop paying rent.
Yeah.
So those are only the two options that I see that it goes.
That's absolutely correct.
Yeah.
That's what Sean says, our agent.
So there's nothing else you can do it on.
Yeah.
Or once you are going to leave, you can ask the owner if they are super nice. They can maybe, instead of giving you full deposit back, maybe they can give you half. So it depends on the owners, but I don't think so that's any case.
No, they'll keep the deposit. Yeah.
Yes.
That's one of those things. So that's it. That's the end of today's live stream. I hope everybody enjoyed it. And thank you, Mr. Singh, for coming back on here and giving us your time for free. We really do appreciate it. And if you guys want to contact Singh, his details are down there in the banner, and he will be more than happy to help you out and give you his advice and a free consultation. Just tell him Cooper sent you. And that's the deal I have with Singh. I get no commissions. I get nothing from Singh. He does me no favors whatsoever. I said, I want you to help my subscribers. So if for me endorsing you, help my subscribers, that's more than enough for me. You help them, you're helping me. And that's what he's agreed to do. So you tell him Cooper sent you, and he will give you a free consultation, won't charge you a penny. And he'll even talk to you on the phone on WhatsApp. So super great there. And that is it for today's show. And Willie says A++. Thank you, plus. And till next time, we're going to try and do a live stream on Wednesday on the road trip, depending on the internet. If the internet's strong, Brooke and I will do a live stream from down in Krabi on Wednesday. And we'll see how it goes if we got strong enough internet. If not, we'll be back here on Saturday. And until then, wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. God bless you all. Thank you, and stay tuned. Done.